Welcome to Energy Potion Uncorked. Mr. Energy and I, along with our friend Jess, went down to the Portsmouth PQ and recorded the drive. Lots of brute chat and a little bit of passive-aggressive British driving. Enjoy. How are you? Chad?
Yeah. I didn't see too bad, I think. So there's
Good. Do I hold on to these for now? Of course. Cheers. Right. Set nav up. Last destinations. So I put it all in for once. Apparently. You've timed that perfectly.
I've already started today's sequencing for the bang.
Thank you. Have you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, you have. I was going to say that I was hoping that was number 2. That was the second thing you've done, but you've done well. You started to do well.
I've woken up this morning and I think, put my clothes on the right way around.
Do you have a deck?
I have 2.
You've got 2? Do you have a deck mat?
I have 2.
Well, do you know what? Who cares about the clothes being the right way around? We are recording.
I might. I might care a little bit.
Worry about it in the 2-hour lunch break.
Sure, yes. Yes, quite. Well, I haven't brought lunch. I have had breakfast, but I didn't.
No, I've had a banana. That's what you need.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Wish I wanted cereal. So.
I've got no idea what the sound quality is going to be like, obviously.
I mean,
it'll be what it'll be.
Worst case, it just goes out.
As is.
Extra.
Yeah.
Extra spice, right?
I hold on to it and edit bits out over time and just send them as little snippets. Yeah. So it is all held by cable ties and sticky tape. Perfectly safe.
Well, this nation was built on, John.
I did do a trial run last night.
Yeah?
Yep. Went really badly. So I added more sticky tape.
Sure, yeah. The tape is like the last thing I'd be using. Like ties, at least I know won't,
Yeah, the cable ties are steady. The cable ties are good.
It's just the angle is what you're using the tape for, right?
Yes. Yeah. The cable tie is what's holding the mount to the arm hand thing, which is nice and steady. That's not great anyway.
I really hope we don't get stopped by the police charge and have to explain what all these cables are doing.
What do you mean? We've got the Ashford's second favourite dogging destination.
Sure, it's true, yeah. So
what's to explain?
God, yeah. Strange, yeah. Now, officer, it is recording equipment, but it's not video.
Just standing there with her thumb out.
Okay. Sorry, give me a second, Jess. I gotta explain away a small misunderstanding. No, we'll see. We will see. I keep catching up with my review hat.
Can't believe we bought 2 decks.
I'm
kind of proud.
I mean, I've
Gravy and Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But at least it's not Katsu.
Oh, Katsu would have been cool though.
Katsu would have been cool. You should play Katsu really, but never mind. We said no to that 8 weeks ago, and we're sticking.
Pretty much, yeah. I haven't played them since.
Yep. Fi. I'd love to play Fi.
But I think Fi's no blind spot.
Come on, explain yourself. Why was Fi the road pick for this meta?
He can beat Gravy and he can beat Syndra.
Okay.
And he can beat Florian and he can beat Verdant.
Okay.
There's a general consensus.
Fine. So, he'd be a pick for Calling Hamburg. Is it Calling Hamburg?
That's today, yeah. He's also battle hard and Saka.
Okay, so he'd be a pick for those kinds of events. Don't think he's a pick for PQ.
Well, the other thing for him is that he's also a very proactive deck. Like in a smaller tournament as well, you kind of do want to play a deck that is more proactive because you just go, cool, well, I'm asking you the questions.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
have to have the answers. I am 5.
That's
Like,
true.
I am in the same vein as Syndra, going to present 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 if you let me.
Yep.
And if you can't deal with that, then you're in trouble. I get
And-
the added benefit of being able to also play D-Reacts and play like smaller hands too. And obviously, I get a 5 turn where I can push like 30 damage.
And nobody's expecting fight.
Which is, yeah.
I don't know if you need to expect fight, but nobody's expecting
I mean,
fight.
the issue is that all the stuff that catches, all the things that people are sideboarding in for to deal with, like Syndra and stuff like that, probably do a good deal of keeping Fi in check.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's a reason people play Syndra over Fi, is that as a general rule, he isn't as strong a deck. In a layman's hands, at least. Right, that's a bit back.
Yeah, I had to dodge up the lane.
This is a boulder in the middle of some cheap
It
roads.
may as well have been when I was driving the other way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dangerous, mean streets of
Oh,
Canterbury.
well, I'm dodging my mic with my head as well.
Me too.
It's like the
You get a crick in my neck by the end of
the
it.
new pop filters.
Oh, to go?
Oh.
Yeah, they're nice.
Okay, so I apologise. They are colour coordinated with the damn cables, but obviously,
Nice. No, I can see it's different.
sorry,
I didn't look at yours. Yours is a different colour. Yours is a different colour.
sorry, I
So wait for me to
I forgot that.
put this in sport mode.
Uh,
How can I move the seat back a bit? I want the angle back.
you want to be angled back,
Yeah,
so you put your hand down the left,
yeah.
and there's 2 levers, I believe. Hang on, one, 2. Yeah, there's 2 levers, and you want the backwards one, because the middle one or the forwards one will do something else.
Oh, but I can't. I can turn 1.
Okay, maybe mine's the one with 2. I don't know. I don't sit in that chair very often. But there's
I put it in
there's
the back
one
one
lever
as
that you
well.
pull up,
Yeah,
and you pull up and it sort of unlocks.
yeah.
And on unlock, you should be able to push back and slide,
Oh.
move. As in, you want the back to go back or the whole chair to go back.
I just want the back to go back.
Yeah. So
yeah. So I think I've just about.
okay,
A bit more than that.
this is great content. Great content.
Yeah. That'll do, I suppose.
Okay. Good.
Interested. Not headbutting the mic anymore.
I had to take mine off too. No hats.
No hats in the car.
No hats in the car. Well, it's very rude because it blocks the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fire's the road pick.
I mean, again, if I hadn't been putting in all these reps on Gravy, I would be looking probably more at Rhino / Fi as my choices. But there's plenty of decks that can do well.
Yeah, I mean, people were even talking up Max the other day.
Sure.
I'm like, come on.
Maybe.
Because, well, I mean, the thing with Max this week is no one's teched for it. Next week, if he does well, everyone techs for it. It's very easy to tech for Max. Goodbye, Max. He's also, I think, very difficult to play into the aggro decks.
Yeah, you don't get the space.
He's just not, well, you don't have the space to build mech, and he's not got the oomph
To race.
Or the disruption, one of the two. But you can't pack enough disruption in. I mean, all you've got is Pulse Wave and maybe T-Bone if you're lucky.
Well, I was going to say, those are the exact cards you want to see into Syndra.
True. But I don't even think you don't have a space for Rainbow T-Bone.
No. And also, you never want to be throwing yellow or blue T-Bone.
Well,
it feels bad. Like if you're using it to like
you do if it's T-Bone 3.
Sure, yeah.
If it's T-Bone 3 and Syndra, you're very happy to send a blue T-Bone.
You take Flick Knives or Marks.
Yeah. But he's not got the tools to deal with them in the aggro race. So he's a very cool deck for the slower matchups. They're in trouble.
Yeah.
But I would be surprised.
No, but something like Dio, I think, is a good call.
Dio's a strong shout.
Dio's fine.
Yeah.
Can deal with Gravy, can obviously prey on Syndra to a degree.
Yep.
We're seeing.
I think it does get fatigued by the earth, right?
Yeah, well, we're seeing less Florian, and like with Verdant taking her new like more arcane approach, Well, put it like this: it's very difficult for Verdance to fatigue a deck, seeing she doesn't have an actual weapon end game, right?
Yeah.
And so if you're going into a matchup as Verdance into Dio with the intention of fatigue, you have to be like playing the evergreens, or at least like playing some looping thing
Yeah.
that you could use, as opposed to just playing your game plan of I block a little, I blast, I block a little, I blast.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah.
I mean, I still think that kind of game plan is what Verdance wants you to be doing as an aggro deck into her. So I still don't think she's like it's like awful for her to just battle mage it. But again, Dio can do some very, very silly things. And as she often does against me. So
yeah. Do you want to just ping Jess and let her know we are?
Well, she was awake.
She was awake. She was awake. She was keen. She was responding. Let's just keep that momentum going. Yeah, Dio worries me because I think Dio's one of the few unfavored matchups for Syndra that is likely.
Yeah.
I brought the Chaotech.
Yeah.
Yep. Overcrowded.
I mean, it's not bad.
It's pretty good. Better than the D-React because you can send it in a pinch or pitch it for kunais. So
game is evolving in real time, John.
And yeah, exactly. So stick it in. You can stick it in Arsenal as the D-React, the second card into pulping, / just blocking 5 if they create a few tokens.
I do. Yeah.
I mean, it's KO, right? He creates a might. These days, he might also create a bigger.
And agility.
And agility. And hopefully you've got Fealty up.
You can have a Fealty up, exactly.
So suddenly that's potentially blocking 6, sending 5. You know?
That's incredible. Incredible scenes.
I know.
Yeah, I need to get a place that overcrowded.
And if you block that other random brute card, there's a chance that you can send it for 6 with go again. No. Yeah. No, because it pops, doesn't it? Never mind.
Swing big.
Which is the one that gives you a quicken?
Swing big.
Swing big, yeah.
That other brute card. Honestly.
The one that Callum kindly told me yesterday was the promo for top 8.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to get a playset today.
You're going to top 8 3 times today?
Well, I'm hoping to acquire a playset today.
Oh, sure, you want mine. I mean, I'm not gonna. This is where me and Callum differ, because he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sell high and just pick up a new playset." I was like, "I'm not selling my babies."
And I don't think
they're my boys.
I don't think they come down. I think Brute's popular at the moment, and price memory will stick.
Well, with if Armed and Dangerous goes, I could see swing big.
RK plays it.
Yeah, he does, John. He does.
So down on RK.
I'm not down on RK. I think RK is fantastic. The issue is that he is a brute, and he is from the most recent set. So, like, public opinion of him won't be high until he's a deck that people hate playing against. And until Florian goes, people will just play Florian instead.
Fine.
And right now, Florian isn't actually that playable.
No, so, true.
But me and my swing bigs go way back. I got them when they came out. I've been playing them in Rhino ever since.
You see? You don't want to give up on your
I'm attached.
Yeah. It's not just the card, it's those physical pieces of cardboard.
Yeah. So I
been places, they've seen things.
Exactly, I can't betray them like that. And whilst the new art looks fine, it is foil as well, so I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Well, if it gets me somewhat into Brute, if it gets me Brute cards 2, 3, and 4, and then my entire Brute collection is blinged out.
Oh, foil RKO would be pretty sick, to be fair.
Well, I've got the Gem Savage Sash.
True, that's very true.
So that's Brute card 1.
No, I do miss a time where Savage Sash wasn't just necessary for Brute, but it is so good. It's so hard to not play it.
Well, RKO likes finals, which I get.
Well, that's because you're not chaining together multiple 6-power attacks, right?
We should talk about other classes before Jess gets in the car.
Why?
Because
This is the Brute special. This is
because some of our listeners might,
play other classes. I don't believe you.
if they can hear us, play other classes.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah. Maybe they're really enjoying the ambient sound of the car.
Yep. Which I'll try and strip.
Did you check the audio after your test last time?
No.
Oh. What did you check then? Just as the mics.
The mics wouldn't kill me.
Sure. Interesting. That's fine.
That's the general plan.
I don't understand. I don't think I'm actually talking into the mic as much as I'm talking.
No, I'm hoping to fix it all in post.
Maybe it'll bounce off the windshield and come back.
Well, I don't know. This was what I could manage for today.
It's fine.
We'll see.
Let's keep have some fun. And
I mean, it's picking something up because you can see the little wiggles, right?
Yeah.
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 Can you see wiggles on the second and third boxes? Can you see wiggles? Can you see the wiggles? Can you see any wiggles?
You can see some motion.
Like small wiggles is fine.
Yeah, I can see something.
So long as there's some wiggle, I can fix it in post.
Sure. I think probably what.
I'm sure there's a technical term for wiggle that Ryan will tell me at some point.
Yeah. We're probably discounting as well just how loud the car is in comparison to.
Yes. But again, I should be able to strip that in post. So, and then I'll have to overlay car sounds and the classical music that we are listening to.
Sure.
So that our fan, get the full experience.
Well, yeah. We're nothing without our fan, after all.
250 downloads.
Oh, yeah, they've been working overtime.
250 downloads.
I'm really impressed that they've downloaded 12 episodes 250 times.
I missed who exactly was number 250. I don't get to see who's downloading what.
No, well,
but
the anonymity is important. You don't want to.
No, but I do get to see countries of download.
Yes,
and it could have been our listener in Auckland.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yep. It's number 250. It was either our listener in Auckland or someone from Canterbury.
Which isn't as exciting.
Well, Canterbury, Kent, so not as exciting. Now.
Yeah, Canterbury.
Other Canterburys could have been full.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, birds are a bit scary.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Hitchcock was onto something.
Yep.
Can't trust them. Can't trust them. What ETA do you think you have? 706?
It says 706. I put in the message yesterday 705, so I'm pretty content with 706.
Yeah, you were very late to mine, so.
Yeah. Fair.
6 whole minutes.
Yep.
If I'd known that, I would have booted up Digimon.
But my coffee was a perfect temperature.
Yeah.
And I hadn't really thought about the implications of not picking up Lucian.
Sure, we do have a bit of wiggle room.
Yeah.
I hope Lucian's all right.
Yep.
I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sure he's probably better for not playing KO today.
Yes. Yes. I won't say that Brute's one of the most skill-intensive classes, even if it is. But it does exact a mental toll.
It plays to a different axis to the other classes.
Yeah. And that's just the base Brutes. I don't like Levia will actively try to kill you. She was also one I was considering. I was eyeing up and down because obviously there was this man-stat build going around where he's kind of gone back to old school, more mid-range, block out Levia kind of deal.
It's your bag?
It is firmly in my bag, John. I do much enjoy that kind of thing. However, obviously testing this Rhino build and obviously building KO and stuff, I was like, you can go wild. Like you can go on a real wild ride with Levia, and really maximize those blood rushes. And I was looking at that and going, maybe. But if I got points on Levia before I got points on Rhino, I don't know what I'd do.
But you're happy to get points on Gravy before you get points on Rhino, right?
Well, I'm a Necromancer as much as I'm a Brute, John.
Cool. Good.
The issue with Gravy is that I have to play him relatively well.
I feel that that's true of this kind of event, regardless of the deck.
Well,
and to be fair, you don't have to play him perfectly.
No.
I think I'm going to have to play Syndra perfectly.
But possibly. I mean, I'd say there's more to be said about playing. Like, making mistakes with a deck like Gravy can have much more of an impact.
That is unfortunate.
That's brutal. Road is closed, eh? Do you have an idea as to?
Here we go this way.
Okay. I'll let Jess know.
Yep. Cheers.
That's why we leave early, John.
This is why we leave early, and it's going to take an extra minute, apparently, to get to Ashford's second favourite dogging location.
We'll tell you where the favourite one is, but legally we have to keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Look forward to a podcast soon. Funny, you could hear like the one cog turning in my brain, being like, "I can make this funny. Watch this. Take this out." But this is the issue. My one cog, my one poor brain cell's working overdrive on a deck like Gravy.
Yes, that is the problem with a deck like Gravy. An event like this is cognitive load.
Yes,
and
I'm not saying that he's necessarily that much more complicated than playing a deck like Rhino perfectly, because Rhino again is a lot of numbers and a lot of extrapolating. You know, the amount of sixes left in deck, the amount of misses left in deck, that kind of stuff. Raw damage for a turn, all that kind of stuff. But I've been doing that for Rhino for years, right? Like a lot of that becomes second nature, and a lot of that I do almost subconsciously now. Whereas I'm still very actively trying to play Gravy. I'm like actively thinking through all these lines that perhaps, you know, after a few more reps and all that kind of stuff become a bit more, well, second nature.
And this is another good reason not to be pivoting before the event.
It's why I would never recommend someone who, for some reason, had access to Gravy but hadn't really got many reps in it.
Oof.
Sorry, hit a bit of a pebble there on the road. I wouldn't recommend, obviously, someone picking up Gravy because it's the best deck in format, right? I'd say you need to have eaten your oats and got your reps in. Because again, as a man who has eaten his oats and has gotten his reps in, I still don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a time when you do pull the trigger, right? So we'll see. And who knows? Maybe on the drive back, I'll be talking about how Gravy was an awful idea and how I'm going to put the entire deck in the bin. But only time will tell.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 hours before deck submission as well. So
yep, still time.
Still time.
I have submitted.
Well,
I'm locked in.
Smart.
I'm not giving myself any other options. I don't. Which also cognitive load wise, easy for me. I mean, I've got to drive, but
yeah, but you drive, John.
I'm now locked in, and I don't need to worry about it. And I know there's an argument for the whole bring 2 decks, scout the room, pick the deck that makes the most sense into the room. But also, my mind is clear. I'm not thinking about, should I change this card? Is this card the right include? I have left all my choices at home, all my decision points behind me. Card. So.
And with a deck like Syndra, it would have to be a very, very abnormal room for you to go, oh wow, this isn't a Syndra room. And even then,
it's a Syndra.
Syndra can put it out of the bag.
Yeah,
she's still just.
She's a strong deck.
She's still red deck wins.
So I'm not doubting. I've made good choices. I am doubting some of my sideboard decisions slightly. My sideboard guide.
No.
That is a slight concern.
Yeah, I never did get around to hammering out a full sideboard guide.
Like Warrior, what do I do? Into Dory or Kasai? Do I just race them? Do I bring in some D-Reacts? Do I bring over Crowded? Crowded feels good.
Maybe into Kasai.
Less so into Dory? Dory's still creating bigger.
Yes. And to be fair, it is a way for you to block from Arsenal, not from hand. So
Yeah.
the issue is every card you block with is a card you're not throwing at.
That is the problem. Like, maybe I just want to be Redline Go. Redline Go fast. Because
Pretty much.
in those matchups, the longer they go on, the easier they win.
Yeah, the more turns you play, the more value they both get out of dynamos if they're playing duels, weapons, and obviously the more chances you give Dory to put counters on her Dawnblades, the stronger she gets.
Yeah.
I would dodge if I was you, John. I wouldn't get paired into Warriors.
No, Warriors, bad
and
idea.
if you do, you just go ham.
What else was I thinking on in terms of sideboard? Was that it? That's probably it.
Other decks are available, but
I know what I'm doing into Verdant. Well, it's what am I iffy about in the sideboard?
Yeah.
We've
done Gravy enough times. We know what the plan for Verdance is.
I know what the okay. So the plans, but the deck is the same into most decks, right? Gravy, I do not change any cards. Well, no, I don't change any cards between Gravy and most other decks.
Yeah,
that I might play differently, but it's the same deck.
Sure,
same 60. Dash, same 60. So it's a bit of a case of who else do I need to consider for my sideboarding? Arachne, I've got the sideboard plan for Arachne.
Be impressed to see some Arachnes. Although at ProQuest, you will see people just play their pet deck.
ProQuest will see people just play the pet deck. Like, I will not be surprised if I sit down round one into a Huntsman. I'll be delighted, but not surprised.
Well, yeah.
Honestly, the poor Huntsman I played against yesterday, I felt so sorry for them.
Not the matchup they're looking for.
I just always had it. I always had it.
I mean, that does help.
I mean,
I think there's more to this Huntsman deck than people give credit. I think it's got legs. It's just, again, it's in that sort of like RKO toughen up sort of sphere where it's actually got the ability to do some pretty cool, strong stuff, and with the right amount of like dedicated practice, I think it can actually do quite well. But it's like, cool, why would I dedicate all this time to playing Huntsman when I could just put those same reps into like Gravy or Syndra or Verdance, right?
Yeah.
And get carried by the deck a few times, as much as I'm carrying the deck.
I feel like we've done something wrong here. Oh no. Apparently this is correct.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is fine.
Well, maybe.
So yeah, so I've got the Arachne's sideboard plan. I've got the plan for Prism. I suppose I know what I'm doing into Warrior. Because this is it. With a PQ, it could be anything.
I mean, again, with a deck like Syndra, it does help when you are the proactive deck.
Yes, exactly. It could be anything. Most of the time, it's my normal
boarding
60.
too much, yeah.
Exactly. These are what other matchups am I boarding into? KO. I'll bring some tech because that's too close not to.
Jess is saying she's going to be at the Tesco now. Do you know what that means?
Oh.
So it's Junction 10. Is it the same junction?
No.
Oh.
But it's Tesco Junction 10. Maybe. What junction's this coming at? Junction 10.
I know.
Ashford Junction 10.
It's the same spot, I think, because we're going to go round, right?
I think this is slightly. I think we've come off one earlier. I think Tesco's this one. It's one earlier.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm glad you know where places are, John.
I have absolutely no idea.
Fantastic.
So, okay, so we do come off at the same place. But I think it's like on the roundabout
Yeah.
rather than down to the middle of nowhere lay-by that was previously plugged in.
Yeah.
And so there's this. Okay. So far, so good. I'll turn that down a little bit, actually.
Yeah, don't want the listeners getting anything free.
But now, do I have a clue where we're going? No, I do not. Sorry.
It's fine.
It is 9 minutes
Tesco.
past 7. And yes, I have a new dish.
I think it's second exit.
Well, this exit. There. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, so not this exit, the next exit. This exit. Yep. And turn left.
Towards
Superstore.
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 And then
Superstore
at the
from
roundabout,
Supermarket.
we're going to take the right-hand exit, which will be the third.
Okay. Cool. Cheers.
I've done my fair amount of navigating.
Superstore.
Super.
Super for Super Slack.
Exactly.
Let's see. We're at a Tesco's.
And just like that.
Just like that, we have reached Ashford's favourite dogging site. Amazing.
We jumped one ahead.
Yeah.
She has said we should meet her at the Click and Collect. So it seems quite accurate.
Okay.
So eyes peeled, John.
Eyes peeled, click and collect. Right.
Um,
Click and collect. I see it. It's the red one.
there we go.
But I can't go straight there.
No, but we can.
I have to go this way.
This way, and then we just go in there. I forget what another drive.
I'm gonna pull up.
Just put it
Park in.
park in
Park
here, yeah.
in, yeah. Seems reasonable. I suspect she's walking.
Maybe.
I have a feeling she's walking.
Recorders gonna love that.
Yep. Yep. Sound quality is going to be awesome.
It's certainly going to have a degree of sound.
Yep. There will be some
and a degree of quality.
Some things to hear. Right. While we're here, let's change the sat nav over to the next destination.
There we go. Beautiful. At one side is in the other. That's been funny.
Let's unlock door.
Smart.
Yep. Last destinations.
There she is.
Where are we going? Not QQ, 3DX. This is our allocated parking space.
Wonderful. Are we taking Jess's mum as well?
Didn't set the mic up.
Honestly, the amount she talks, I think will be fine. It'll be picked up regardless. We had a long old chat on the drive up to Nats. It's great. We're brilliant.
Go behind Toby.
Crispy. Morning.
Watch out! Watch your head on the way in.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we do now have a corner dedicated to the bags. So
Yep.
there you go for it.
No, we're good. We're good. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I said maybe pop here just because it'd be a
Fine.
bit.
Fine. No worries.
I thought it'd be easier.
Luckily, we hadn't already.
Turned off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you said the time before anyway, right? So
Well, we got there and there was just a big truck van thing that also stopped there, and I
Right.
was like,
I told you it was popular.
the damn doggers. They're at it again. They're at it again.
Come on, you
You looked in.
My 7-year-old struggles with that as well.
in.
There we go.
All right, all right.
What? She does. It's a difficult seatbelt.
Right.
Onwards. Oh, I get out of here.
And we're off.
No, we're not. How do I get out?
Yeah, right.
You go left. It's this way.
It's really tight. That's
Go
ridiculously
straight
tight.
on
Yeah.
and round.
Yeah, because that's to the
Yeah.
You can go left through here, just like
Oh yeah.
cut
I see.
through.
I see.
This is the home ground Tesco. So
Toby's already complained about hitting the
Navigate
curb
this.
once. So
what's that?
Toby's already complained about hitting the curb once. So don't do that to him again.
I don't think it was a curb as much as it was.
A boulder.
Well,
Oh no!
I think it was a wooded ridge.
Well, this is
actually.
the wrong way.
What?
Go right here.
Yeah, I'm not. I would have gone that way as well. I think I'm on John's side on this one.
You go right and right again.
There's too many people around. John.
I know. It's hazards. Get me on the open road.
And then you go straight over here,
Okay.
and that loops you around.
Goodness.
Straight over. What a mess.
Been
Oh
coming-
Jesus.
been
This
coming
is
to this way
Crossroads.
Yeah, it's a European junction.
This is crazy.
I've
Well,
done,
that's what we invented roundabouts for.
done this across a motorway in France before. It's
Oh.
really weird.
This feels like the way out.
This
Thank
is,
goodness.
sometimes you get a nice little tyre screech around this corner. It's good stuff. Even going like 10 miles an hour, for some reason it just does it.
Yeah, is it like a chicane?
Yeah.
What a well-designed piece.
It makes people go slow.
Right.
Or into the Tesco, I suppose.
This way? I'm going to go this way. I'm going to
You
pretend
can
that this is the
go-
way forwards.
Either.
I'm just going to pretend that this is the way.
This is onwards toward the motorway, so
Good.
both of them get you onto it.
Huge.
I
Portsmouth bound.
don't know what I'm doing.
Oh. Well, the sat says.
SatNav says pretty much okay,
Yeah,
but there's 4 lanes or
You,
something
you want to
ridiculous.
be in the middle, probably.
Okay,
Probably
okay.
your best bet. And then sort of shimmy into the right. This one will come round and you should be able to pop into the to the lane.
We'll be all right.
The road marking, yeah, so
Yes. Yep, seen.
head towards town. Straight ahead on the left path.
well, I'm quite
Right hand
pleased.
lane of this bit. Yeah, there you go. Ashford has a lot of weird stuff, but
Yeah.
luckily I've been driving it for 20 something years, so
Well, I've been dodging it for the last 20 years,
yeah,
so
yeah. Advisably so.
I'm out of practice with getting around Ashford.
There's a really good one. There's a little roundabout in town that is the right hand lane is straight on and the left hand lane is left turn only.
Oh,
So it's like one of the only ones in Kent, I think. And so when you're doing your driving test here, they're like, just remember this roundabout.
This
It's the
one.
only
This
one
is the one that'll get
that
you.
doesn't work the same way as every other roundabout and everything else that I've taught and told you.
And you just have to know.
Yeah, and you just have to know. I mean, it says it on the road, to be fair, but
Yeah.
how often are those right?
I can't
Yeah.
read.
just paying attention to that. Okay, cool. Everyone comfy?
Yeah,
Excellent. How many decks have you bought?
3.
Good.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
And
We now have 6 decks in the car and 3 gamers.
Yep. So we've all got 2 to choose from.
I didn't put Prism in,
Well,
Okay.
that's good. 'cause
so I've
it's
just
yourself.
I've got Kano,
Right?
Yeah.
probably lowest on the run.
Yeah. Kenya's got problems.
I think it's fine because you can just like win out
Yes.
of nowhere.
But I think it's reps. I think it's reps.
I
For the
I
whole
think
tour.
so too, but it's also there's so much that could just depend on what happens. Are we already? Are we on?
Yeah,
We
we're
Yeah,
live.
well, yeah, we're live. We've been live the whole time.
Sure. Hello. I guess
Hi,
I
Jess.
should say something
Welcome to
along
the
those
car.
lines, right?
Nah, we'll fix that,
No,
boys.
we'll put that post I'll generate the intro for you later.
Yeah.
I think it's the same way as kind of you can do any other thing, right? If you parent someone who's brought 3AB in an Oasis, then you've got to play around it and you've got to be careful. If you parent someone who if you parent a Reiner and he just goes in Tim 4, 30 damage,
Yeah,
and you just die.
You go, but I've only got 30 lives.
Yeah,
Let me block my equipment.
maybe
Oh.
31 with the
Yeah.
with the chest,
Oh, the old knocker.
the old knocker. But when I played it the other day, it did feel pretty good, and it was mostly just really trying to do the calculations on how much they can kill by and things. But you can just miss so easily. Like playing it, because I haven't played it since Time was banned.
Yep.
And all of the
All the
old
books.
good pitch stack
Yeah.
stuff. And I loved the pitch stack one.
Yeah.
Playing nice and defensively, setting up, and then going, all right, either like it's too late and I have to just get really lucky, or we've hit the stack and you're completely cooked.
Yep.
It just felt so good.
I missed that.
It would be nice if we got like a Kano tome spec or something to stop it leaking out too much. But I mean, he's probably on his way out soon.
Yeah.
I think Blaze would be quite fun. So
That's the thing. We need
Blaze,
a replacement.
yeah.
But I don't know if it can be the Blitz Blaze.
Well, yeah. I haven't played it, but I'm excited to try it at some point. And then I've got Dory Hatchets, which I actually think is pretty close to what I want to play
Yeah,
today.
it's fine.
And obviously Reiner. But I don't know about my Reiner list. It's a bit wobbly.
I've brought mine. You can play mine.
We could do that. I've told you before, I feel like Brute is such a personal expression of the game that it's like when you build a Eugene list and it doesn't work, it's because you're not Eugene.
Exactly, yeah.
You can't play your Eugene list
Eugene's
because
Reiner.
you're not Eugene.
Yeah. Inside of us all, we have our own personal Reiner.
Exactly.
But this, I am playing Alpha Rampage in this, so you'll like it.
I do. If it's the one that you sent me yesterday, then I do like
It's
it.
a sort of smush of the two.
Yeah.
I ended up in a fever last night after having played Digimon for 6 hours non-stop and not left my seat on the couch for all 6 of those hours. I was like, I just really want to smash something.
Yeah.
More so than my Reiner deck already is. So
I think the problem that I have with playing Reiner is that I tried a few games on Talishar and it was fine. Whereas the last time I played Reiner, I just built it at 3 a.m. and played it. And my first time playing it and testing it was round 1 of the ProQuest.
yeah.
And it just works. And I think building something like having the innate knowledge of Brute and then going, I'll figure it out on the fly. I'll call it in the ring. I guess.
Yeah, there is.
We've got a wrestling set.
Yeah, in the deathmatch arena if I do.
Yeah. And then, but then not having that negative reinforcement of this doesn't work. You're sitting down and you're just like, I'm Reiner. I'm gonna kill you.
But maybe it does work.
Just believe.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think there's a degree of that. And there's also obviously a degree of, as Brute players, we do also need to remember that there is probably a lot to be learned from actually playing the game properly. Which is why I was
some sixes.
Which is why I was trying to get as many reps on Reiner as possible to be like, cool. Well, mathematically, like, can I justify it with the numbers? And the numbers are pretty high. Like,
yeah.
Like it used to be that you'd go, I could play Reiner for the big burst turn, but like in terms of like damage output, it's not quite there in comparison to other aggro decks. And now his damage output is like it's getting there. Like it's pretty close, like to what Syndra's putting out. With the occasional like on hit disruption thrown in as well.
Yeah.
And then you get a blood rush turn, and it used to be the blood rushes you'd be like, well, at minimum I want 18, and if we're lucky, we'll get 20. And now you're ripping blood rushes and being like, I think I can push 30. I think I can get there.
I mean, strongest survive is crazy.
Yeah, it is really good.
I forgot it.
Oh, well, it's okay.
Well, that's not
Sorry.
mine.
No, Toby's got it. If Toby's not mine, figure out.
Sorry.
It's okay. I bought. I can play a set of Sem packing as well. It's not as good. I think.
Well, no, it's a different.
Yeah,
But
so I
again,
can play like
Brute is like, I think post claw as well. Brute's going to paradoxically become the class of the on hit, which is quite funny. Like we're going to be like essentially big beefy assassins.
yeah, I mean, Survivor's been crazy in almost every game that I've played it, and I'm running a really high blue count. So even if I blood rush into like the 5, and then I'm sending 5 for 7 as like the worst option.
Yeah, you take like a 2-card 7 on here, you discard the last
so
card, right?
good. But,
Into
but
the
it's
deck
classes that don't have attacks.
Yeah. Wow.
It's absolutely crazy.
Into Warrior, into Wizards, well, into Kano specifically, but
yeah. But because you've got Intim as well, there's a good chance you just hit an attack out of the hand, and then you just take the rest 3 off like a single.
Well, yeah, because like one of the worst sort of feelings for Rhino is when you do go double Intim, hit a blue, hit like Felling, for example.
Yeah.
And leave them with that hand. So if you end up then going, okay, well, if I Intim the Felling and then hit you with the strongest survivor and you have to discard the Germinate, then you can't play it, right? Because they'd be like, oh, well, I'll face check that and then get the tempo back with the Felling. But, yeah, we'll see. But we were talking about this already, that because it's a ProQuest, there is no guarantee what's going to be there. Like, there could be Florians, there could be bonuses, there could be all kinds of...
Techlo. There'd be a Techlo.
There could be a Techlo.
You know?
There could be a Techlo. Like, there could be an Olympia, there could be any kind of... Oh, pardon me. Any kind of deck.
Yeah, we don't know Portsmouth too well either. I have a vague idea of a few people who might be there and what they'll be on, but nothing hard.
Yeah.
No hard facts.
Unknown territory for me.
But that's why it's a good one to start off. It's very open. You can look at the last 2 weeks, or well, the last weekend, and have a sort of vague idea. But also just the meta itself being really wide at the moment makes it tricky to figure out what to do. But you can also just sort of do whatever you want, which is quite cool. I expect there'll still be some ninjas, some assassins coping their way through the loss of one's agony.
Well, it's one of those things where you go,
Please,
cool.
Brian, please, in the new Arachne deck, can we have another?
I mean, again, I think Mario and Slippy are probably fine right now. I think.
I mean, they needed to be reined in a little bit. But Bonds, I actually think was fine, but I know how to block it. Apparently, not many people do.
Yeah, well, it was one of those things where, like, you would be so Giga Turbo punished for playing an aggro deck.
Yeah.
And playing against Slippy because there was nothing you could really do.
Yeah.
Which, even now, I disagree with to a degree because obviously I'm Snag's biggest fan. But I'm the one true Snag truther. But we don't have to worry about it anymore because it's gone.
Yeah.
But no, there's a world where there might be assassins. There's a world where there might be ninjas that aren't Sindra as well. Like I was saying this to John, being like, I think Katsu and Fire are fine right now. I think if you want a deck that preys on Sindra, you've got the other two to keep her in check. And get points into gravy as well. Like ninjas are very well positioned, especially with Slippy on the down. The only thing really standing in the way is Florian. More so for Katsu than for Fire. Like Fire will just set on fire.
Yeah. Fire was a consideration for this one.
If I had my oaths, I'd have him sleeved up.
Sure. I mean, there's week 2. See how to. This is good little testing.
I'm not thinking about week 2. I'm thinking about winning week 1.
Yeah.
I've looked at my bank account and I'm like, I don't know if I can afford this season, so I think I need to win week 1.
Sure.
Well, I've simply gone, I don't want to book a ticket unless I know I'm going.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I can't guarantee that John's going to give me a lift.
Yeah.
So I've got to be very careful about where I book tickets for.
So it's kind of on a week-by-week basis, rage buying tickets as I drop out of each tournament.
Exactly.
Sure. There's still tickets available for Spellbound.
yeah, I think the couples are all going to Spellbound.
I bought mine yesterday. I thought I had it. I did not. No, so
I'll grab you one as well.
Sure.
And then if I do win, you can refund it, and it feels great.
Sure. We'll do it after. We'll play 3 rounds and then sort tickets for next week.
Oh god, yes. 3
I
rounds.
bought dice because I figure worst case scenario they'll give me credit towards my future games.
That's true.
Um,
Although we have recently, I think, figured out how to issue refunds of dice.
okay. But
I have not bought
otherwise
dice because I don't think it's possible to make it because
Wow.
it's on Goth Christmas. Can't be going. It's the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got stuff to do.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm also going to be enjoying Halloween.
Yeah, but I'm in London.
Well, don't be.
It's tough. I finish at 6 in the morning, get the train straight down after VD.
Exactly. That's when you play your best fab. Those are the ideal fab
I mean,
conditions.
if I play Levia in
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
right,
Oh, imagine if KO goes mid-season. If KO goes mid-season, I could play Club Rhino at our
yeah. Come straight down, full fancy dress
oh,
into the ProQuest.
because let me tell you,
Absolutely steaming.
Vigorous Smash Up is such a good card. Obviously, in Brute as a whole,
Yeah.
but like specifically for the way that I personally like playing Brute. I know that you to a degree do as well, with a little bit of blockage and a little bit of swingage. Like
Yeah.
blocking with Vigorous Smash Up, winning your clash, seeing the 6 on top, making your vigor, and then throwing a wild ride guaranteed to hit into a romping club.
Does
That's
feel
just
very nice.
good
Just
Brute
good
maths.
numbers. Good numbers.
Like pitching a blue wild ride with the vigor up is a 2 on 11.
Yeah.
With an int him.
I may be in the market for a swing big. Just put it out there.
I do have spare.
Just top 8 today.
Just top 8 today.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Forget it's the phrase. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. And it was also kind of like really under the radar because they announced it ages ago, and then everyone was like, "Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
Same
sell,
as the
I'm gonna
last
sell
one.
the spare one I've got. These will flood the market.
yeah." You just said that. You should probably list it right now.
Yeah.
Um, although people will pick up non-foil play sets.
Sure. The ProQuest prizes are all just rainbow foil, right?
Oh yeah, almost always.
But I'm blinging out my Brute. I've got 1 Brute card so far. It's bling.
You have to
If I can
sash,
get, if I can get, yeah, I've got the gem sash. So,
Yes. Yeah.
so if I pick up the promo playset of swing bigs, and got my way towards blinged up Brute.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when KO dips as well, it's probably going to drop the price of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's what I said.
that'll be worth getting. The arms are pretty respectably priced at the moment as well.
Both,
Even
both
with
of
KO
them, the
being-
old ones as well.
Yeah. Even with KO being such an exciting pick, they're actually not through the roof or anything.
Well, it's because the set's just being opened a lot more now.
Yes.
I
Despite
got
there
mine
being
for,
no
like, 50.
draft at all.
No.
There's
Well,
loads.
yeah. Well, it's because I do think obviously there's like hype around Pleiades and Lyeth to a point, and obviously there's hype around old KO. I think all 4 of the heroes will be quite playable going forward. I think we're not really in an era now where heroes come out and don't at least have a niche. Like even like
Yeah.
Puffin and Marlin, for example, we have like 2 of their strongest soldiers in the couples testing groups.
Sure.
Like Callum's doing really well with Puffin, and Finley, you could probably get Finley like an actual brick and he'd manage to win a game with him. But he's enjoying Marlin as well.
Sure.
So the same will be for these heroes. I think obviously we know our KO's got legs because of our internal testing. We know that Tough Nut is Tough Nut.
Yeah.
Lyeth has 5 in, so how can that be bad? And Pleiades is on my gravy deck's literally worst matchup apparently because I keep getting my fucking compass smashed. So they've all got legs. They've all got potential to be very good, and obviously they're only going to get more support as the game moves on. So
I think they're all good and playable, but in like a fair way, which is nice.
Yeah.
I think with High Seas as well, obviously Gravy's a bit of an outlier and has been terrorizing people, but that's what happens when you give people outlets. You know, it just happens.
He's fine.
And I do think he's fine as well. And if you again, even LSS saying when you look at the data shows it's not crazy
Yeah.
or anything like that. But this set and High Seas as well, sort of curving the overall power level. There's quite a big spike with Hunted for the Assassin decks. And Rosetta was a little bit toned down as well, obviously not counting what's her face?
Well-
I've forgotten what she was even called.
Aurora.
Aurora.
Well, the thing is,
Yes.
you do look at Rosetta now. Obviously, when it came out, we all looked at Rosetta and went, okay, well, this is very much in the shadow of MST.
Yeah.
Even though they tried to make bans to sort of bring it in line, right? It's still
Yeah.
very much in the shadow of MST. And those heroes didn't really see the light of day, bar Aurora, until MST showed its way out. But now, we're very much in Rosetta's metagame. Like, Florian obviously is on the dip, but like, Verdance is one of the best decks in the format. Acilio is a fantastic Dark Horse deck that really deserves to be treated as A tier opposed to like a Dark Horse deck. It's just that he's a wizard and lightning. So
Well, it feels just high rolly, right? Some games you deal 40 damage, and some games you just miss.
yeah,
your
obviously in the
full
hands of a skilled pilot, you'll get high roll more often than not. It's like it's the Kano thing.
It's the same as KO, but I'd actually say it's similar to something like a Rhinar as well. Like,
well, let's not.
if you
be
get-
too-
but well, maybe like a Eugene Rhinar or something.
Yeah.
if you hit your high roll, you're killing them.
If you stand against plans, searching for Blood Rush and don't discard the
If you
Blood Rush
balance of
again.
justice into a 6-card hand and roll scabs and don't roll that one,
God, he's just a maniac. He's just insane. Everything
True
you like
legend
when you
of the
teach
game.
someone to play Rhino, everything you say, okay, so we're going to sequence it like this in case you get the bad luck. He
Yeah.
just doesn't do, or he does like the antithesis. He's like, cool. He's just like, if I do high roll here, I win, and if I don't, well, I've already lost 2 equipment pieces.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But-
and it works.
but you gotta play the statistics. Like
I do play the
if you play-
statistics.
But you've
I
got to play
roll
more big.
more-
You've got to play more big events.
we
as well.
play
Yeah.
less big events than
Yeah.
you do. So
I roll
you goes
so
to them
many
and gets
ones.
to go like,
Jess.
is this the high roll? and send it.
Maybe today if I do play Rhino, which I think I'm not. I think I'm playing Gravy. I can keep a note of how many dice rolled and what I rolled.
Sure.
Maybe I should do that going forward, regardless.
I mean, I don't really roll dice. And
I don't roll in Rhino
the
anymore.
problem is you have to roll dice once, and it decides the game.
Well,
That's been the way.
you roll the dice to see who goes first, which is very relevant
Sure.
for Rhino.
Sure.
If you win that one, you get to go first, and then you'll have a lot of hands where you go, right, I'm
You get to
Rhino.
play 3 Sigil of Cycles, Arsenal.
Well,
Arsenal the Blood Rush. Off you go.
if you're going first, there's a world where you go, oh, I'm looking at a hand that's like Bare Fangs, but no innate go again. So I kind of want to roll here because I could go 8 into
Yeah.
Glory to 8, right? And
Yep.
start on 40 and my opponent starts on 30, 35, 36.
I mean, rolling a 4 on scabs and then going swing big. It does,
pretty good.
Does feel good.
It's pretty good. It doesn't really reset Arsenal though.
That's true. But 8 into claw.
8
Not-
into Claw is fine. Especially if you've got Tyrannical. If you're like the first blue you pitch is the Wrecker Romp,
Yeah.
and you can tap the gloves. They're good. They're good. And we'll only get better when we get another blue 6.
Yes.
Which, by the way, is so horrible of LSS to have shown us one card from that deck going into ProQuest season, going, look what you'll get after ProQuest season's over. And I get to go, well, guess what, LSS? I want it now. I want it right now.
Well, a year ago. But,
Well, yeah, I've been asking for a little while, actually.
but that guy that we were talking to in London was right. Straight to,
Yeah, he was.
it's going to be someone, right, I'm just hopefully going to get some support soon. And
And we were like,
I don't-
yeah, that's what they all say. The support he did get, and it is
Yeah.
for club, and we do love club. Me and
do we know it's Romping Club in the deck?
well, it's
I
his
know it's
signature
got to
weapon,
be,
right? It'd be a bit weird to
but
Give
in
him something
Bonebreaker. No.
yeah. Although I've been having fun with a bit of claw ball breaker. It's good fun.
There's weapons to choose from for sure.
Still
I
don't
hope we
know
get
why.
some more warrior weapons. I mean,
Nah, we've got enough warrior weapons.
no, not enough. We need an entire inventory of. I like the warrior weapons that break. I think parrying blade's really interesting. Doesn't see enough play.
Yeah,
I
it
think
breaks.
well, yeah, but if we had a better way of grabbing another one out the sideboard, which obviously Olympia can do, but it's quite an interesting idea of having like a warrior who's just like milling through their arsenal of weapons.
Yeah.
You've got 20 weapons in the sideboard, and you're just going on hit.
Just keep smashing them
on
against.
hit, this breaks.
Well, they've introduced the mechanic with Olympia, I think.
Yeah.
They're bringing it along with RKO.
Wow.
Your sideboard is now playable in the game.
You got wishboard,
It was Levia.
Was it the wire?
Levia being able to grab the second copy of herself out the sideboard.
Right, yeah.
Oh, technically, yes. I suppose.
The demi hero.
Yeah.
But in terms of like actual wishboard stuff, it was an Olympia,
Yeah,
right?
it's a bit different.
And now we
Yeah.
have actual RKO being able to go, cool, I will find my bully tactics. Obviously, like that card design's insane. Like having a tutor card that obviously finds itself very naturally into your pitch cycle is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And obviously,
And is a 6.
and is a 6.
And I really, really like the 0 blocks. Instead of it being a null block, it being a 0 block.
Just let me throw it in front.
sweet.
Like because again, they're poppers. Like
Yeah.
don't give Prism an inch.
No.
Don't let her. Like she
Well-
doesn't deserve it.
It's also, it lets you do some weird stuff. Like you can block with a 0 and with Apex, and if you need to clean out
Yeah.
the hand or
And
something.
obviously in this set, the implication is you can go, well, I've got 7 toughness. So this 0 block actually blocks 7.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And
I
even
mean,
if you've got like 1 or 2 toughness, you get to go, cool, well, I'm blocking 2.
The thing that I have to remember if I am on Rhino today is to take out the Stampedes in certain matchups, because I just
Yeah.
completely forget about it every single
That is
time,
why
and then
it
I'm like
is-
head into Dio, and
This
I'm like,
is
oh.
why I'm a big believer in
Oh,
the
no.
sideboard, the written sideboard guide, because round about round 4,
can do it now.
round 4, you need that. You just need to be able to look at the sheet and go, this is how I am sideboarding for this matchup. I don't need to think about it.
yeah, I do understand the philosophy of it. It's just not my philosophy. I like to look my opponent in the eyes and then make a decision on what I think they're going to do and the best way to kill them.
Yeah.
I have to feel the
Pure
aura.
reckless rampage.
You can do that and decide not to do what you've written down.
Yeah, that's the
But-
thing.
And I've done that, right? I'm famous for having done that. I put Poison the Well into Fang,
Yeah, it's a good tool. You never know.
and I didn't even look him in the eyes. I just heard he had a polished name.
Yeah, so you just know.
Yes.
I racially profiled my opponent and went, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have it written down, you can go, I don't know, and I can't. I'm just going to make sure I do this.
I do fully get it. I don't get too fatigued at big tournaments, luckily. So my brain doesn't shut down, but I've also played too many of them.
Well, I've got that. I've played them as well, and mine does. Like after 2 rounds of
Yeah,
gravy today, I'm going to be cooked.
Yeah, but if you're playing gravy, then that's a different thing.
Yeah, I deserve it.
We are coming up.
If I'm on hatchets, it's going to be a nice
Oh,
clean ride. It's all locked into the mind space. The neural network of Dorinthia hatchets is fully online.
yeah.
This guy,
Yeah.
2 cars behind us, 3 cars behind us now, must be fuming. Fuming.
Like being on merge. Or...
Because he goes faster than me, but then has really bad lane
Perception.
discipline.
Yeah.
Well, he's not lane discipline, spacing.
Mm.
So he pulls in, he's trying to. I've done a steady 70 for the last 20 minutes,
Sufficient.
and he's gone faster than me, and then pulled in front of me, and then pulled into another lane and not pulled out at the right time, and so had
Gotten
slowed
stuck,
down
yeah.
and gotten stuck, and has now overtaken me 3 times, and there's now 2 cars behind me.
He's got yeah.
He's
He'll overtake
behind
us
me.
in a second.
It is gloriously satisfying when people like that. You're just nothing changed, just cruising along.
I've
and
got cruise
everyone's
control
all over
on.
the
I
place
have
trying
done
to
a
figure
steady
it out.
70. I've not
Yeah.
touched
Yeah, yeah.
pedals for 10 minutes. And you've overtaken me 3 times, and you're 2 cars behind
Efficient.
me.
Pure value. Pure value.
Yeah, give me
gaming.
those brute cards.
Oh, speaking of Pivo, did you see the Sam Dando deck tech, the KO one?
No.
The one is good.
yes.
It's an interesting
Yes.
list. He's playing like Red Buck Wild, and I'm like, I can see the argument. But
I
the
sort of
T-shirt
see
he's
through it.
wearing, it says value on it.
It does.
And he
It
was
is
like,
a
I
good
like this
t-shirt.
T-shirt because obviously you can wear it out, and people think that I've good important self-importance because I care about myself.
Sure.
And you sit down and play a card game, and everyone realizes that you're playing, like, big number deck. It's just like pretty cool. Because it was just a white tee with like value
Yeah.
written on like impact font, and it was really good.
That's good. That's
And I
good.
was like, I'd wear that.
I'd get one that said "value."
Yeah. I get one that says 1 in Renegades.
Sure. Do I play the Syndra Tech or not? The Syndra Tech being my folded up Syndra card that Toby hates.
Not against me, you don't. I'm kind of judge. Judge my opponent is enacting physical and emotional torture against me. Oh,
Because that's just a fun bit.
yeah. Fun for some. Fun for some.
It is crazy playing Syndra for the first time after playing so much Hatchets or Rhino or many of these other.
Yeah,
weird
looking at hand and
hero
going,
decks.
wait, the hoop I have to jump through is I have to play the Oath first,
Yeah,
and then I just get to play the rest of the hand.
I have to activate a fealty to play the
The other
rabble.
0 for 4, yeah.
You're telling me this cut through doesn't have go again unless I activate my flick knives,
Yeah,
which I was gonna do anyway. And then they shout at you, and you go, "Oh, I see.
Like,
There's
take it
technical
on the
steps
chin.
there, Toby. There's technical steps.
take it on the chin.
Yeah, I mean,
Slot it on
Syndra is all about like the learning curve for Syndra is obviously not particularly steep, but it is.
No blocks.
Yeah, but it become it's like the mod burn and modern kind of thing, right? Where it's easy to learn and
So
hard to master.
I was thinking about this because as a burn player,
Yeah,
I have been thinking about why I don't play pure aggro in Fab, but I think it's weirdly closer to some of the weapon decks and stuff like that. Because in burn, obviously, you're just like, you are slamming cards and just dealing a bunch of damage, but you do have to sort of wiggle your way through it. And I don't know, I feel like just sending like hammer, that kind of relentless pressure is it does actually feel kind of burny, weirdly.
I mean, kind of. I can see where you're coming from, but like,
yeah, I was just thinking about it, and it's
I
like,
do think Syndra is more akin to red deck wins opposed to specifically burn.
yeah,
But it does translate well enough to be like, look, here is a deck that is trying to do one thing and it's trying to do it the best and better than anyone else. In terms of like complexity, there's a few like niche interactions that you need to know. But for the most part, your game plan is look at your 4 cards, realize the sequence unless you play all 4 of them, and maximize mask pressure, and do that ad infinitum.
That's not it. That's not how you play the deck.
Well, John, have you tried playing it like that? 'Cause it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
And
It is.
Maybe
It
you
is
should.
good,
Maybe you should try
But
doing
it's
that.
not great. It's not enough. You can play the deck like that, and it feels good, and you'll win lots of games.
And then
You won't win tournaments.
I think you might, John,
I think it.
because you need to know that, and then you need to, because part of maximizing that is knowing when to
real
block,
Syndra
right?
player copium being like, no, it's actually really complicated, guys.
Well, no,
It's
but to a degree, I do agree that like that there are going to be more and more.
There are some really niche interactions, like,
Exactly.
like drawing that card into Huntsman after they've seen it on the DB Act.
yeah.
Like, there's a lot to be said about
Makes me
obviously
very
like
happy.
knowing what those interactions are, knowing how to exploit them.
But it's actually, Jess would enjoy it because it is about looking your opponent in the eye and going, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And how do I play around it? How do I bait you into making a misplay?
It did feel like, because obviously I used to play a lot of Dawnblade, which I do enjoy.
Long time.
But having it's trying to force your opponent to make a misplay or a misblock, and it's like, how do I sequence this hand to make them make a mistake?
Yeah.
So I do find that interesting. It's just in a similar way to something like mono blue toughener, where you're like, this is the game plan and this is the only game plan. I feel like Syndra has a very specific game plan, and there is no other way of.
No, there's no play around.
There's no change. You just have to. You're just either hitting them with a 3-card hand and setting up a 5-card, a 4-card keeping pressure. There's like different feels to each turn, but you're always doing the same thing, and that's
Whereas
trying to trigger mask and
Yeah, I
send
mean
as many
but
cards
that's
as
the thing.
possible.
Like she's a deck of consistency.
Yeah,
You
but
want
there's
X amount
no
of head jabs.
other thing to do, and your opponent knows what you're doing every time.
and how do you
It's
think?
not-
Look, there they are again. They've overtaken me again. It's their 4th time overtaking me.
And
Um,
even with fight, like I did know someone that was playing like a very fatigue-heavy fight on Kadachi. So obviously this was
Long time.
Uprising
Yeah.
ages and ages ago. And but there was some like ways of playing different stuff. You just can't do it with Syndra because of daggers and stuff. I mean, maybe there's like some weirdo 3 draconic every turn, like kunai, like some like a bad Ira impression.
Well, there was a spreading flames build going around a while, right? That was playing
Sure.
more blues and was more incentivized on throwing and actually swinging the daggers, and getting max value out of it. And because that spreading flames turn let you have something akin to like a fire turn, right, where you could do this big go wide thing that Syndra can do with like Wrath and Blood on it, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, she sacrifices those big spike turns to be like, cool, every turn I'm presenting good enough damage and I'm translating my hand good enough that if your hand isn't on average translating better than that, you need to be doing something else to keep me in check.
The thing that's interesting about Syndra is when you're sort of thinking about hand strengths and you're like, well, they've got 4 cards. If all of them are 3s, they're doing like 12 damage. So maybe there's a 4 or 2 in there. And then you're just like, I'll just eat the whole thing. And then you're like, how did I take 25 damage?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand. There's like, oh, there's a 1 for 7 in there occasionally.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
like, well, how does this get into the deck?
It does.
is
Her
funny how it
equipment
stacks
does
up.
help as well, right? Like having access to vest and obviously having access to flick knives.
Yeah.
Means that if you're ever committing to blocking mask, then you're actually blocking 2 chain links, and obviously if you're ever
But that's why
in need of a resource, you technically do just have it on board.
Yeah.
On demand almost.
That's just why it's interesting, because it cheats through damage in such a way that if you're not really paying attention to how much you're leaking, it can just completely catch you off guard.
Yeah, I mean, she's a deck that keeps you honest as well. Because if you're not keeping cards to present damage back, then you are losing.
Yeah.
Like the reason the Earth Heroes can go toe to toe with Syndra, or they can sometimes feel a bit off, is that if they can dedicate 2 cards to blocking 2 chain links and keep you off mask, and then present a Felling, a Plow, a Cadaverous in response, then their hand is also converting to about 14, right? Like 6 on blocks, and then 6, 7, 8 on attacks.
That's my strongest survive Sega.
Well, yeah.
Let's go 2 cards.
And this is the other thing is why,
strongest
like,
survive.
the people saying that like in that Syndra KO matchup that Syndra's favoured, I was like, I still can't see it. Like having played it so many times as KO,
I don't think it is.
I
don't think it is.
I don't know.
I think people are either playing KO badly or building KO badly.
Or I mean, again,
or getting really unlucky, or this is it. Maybe they just don't know how to block the scowling.
Or maybe they're playing against like the best Syndra players.
Maybe
we've ever had.
Maybe the Syndra players are just that much better than me. Well, maybe they're scowling themselves. They've looked at their card and gone, "Any hero?
Yeah.
Oh yes."
Listen, I mean, look at like
it's in the context.
Because I was listening to Arsenal Pass yesterday, talking about what to play at ProQuest, and they were just discussing the matchup. They were discussing the Syndra and KO matchup, and one of the points that comes up is that obviously like KO can leverage his equipment to like stop mask triggers, but once you're out of equipment, you're in trouble. And it's like, once you're out of equipment, they should be dead. Like you're playing KO. Like you can put together 3 hands that just kill Syndra. Like what's she gonna do? Block them?
Yeah.
Like,
and especially with Strongest Survive, if you're finishing those big hands with a 3 for 7 that rips a card.
Well, this is the thing. Like,
because they just can't block it. They have to eat.
One of the arguments was that like, oh well, you can't KO can't guarantee these like powerful hands back to back. And I was like, that's true. Even with all the new consistency pieces, he can still struggle. He can still just draw like a hand that is action point locked, and you can't risk the scab skins in that kind of matchup, right?
Yeah.
But cards like Stronger Survive let you go. Okay, well, I can give you.
Well,
A
you can
card
also
on
play
block.
trackers in these matchups. But
Well, you're giving up 2 break points worth of block on that, right? Is the point. But you can just
Depends
like if your hand is literally block two chain link, or block mask with 2 of the cards in your hand, and then just present Stronger Survive for 8 or 7 back.
Yeah,
like that's you're still
you start
presenting
eating
13 value and
momentum.
an on hit, right? So you're still like doing, and you're buying yourself the space for the next turn.
Mhm.
Like even his offhand, in theory, should at least keep parity. Like in the same way that Verdance and Florian and stuff do. Like if you're blocking like 2 cards just throwing bare fangs for 8, you're going cool. Well, I've presented 14 damage across this turn and made my might token, so 15.
Yeah.
Still not touch the pedals.
No, I
Here we
wouldn't.
go.
Either. They're
Here we
dangerous.
go.
He's had enough. He's going to the services. He can't handle
We
it.
should do that. They've got McDonald's.
I'll say, how are we doing for food?
I'm fine.
Are we all broken fast?
I have had a banana.
Yeah.
I had like 4 donuts before I went to get to bed this actually.
Possibly.
Yeah. I think
Possibly.
that's
At this
just
point.
carb loading. I think
At this point.
that's smart.
Um,
I tortellini for
I went to
dinner.
Asda yesterday, and I'm not normally an Asda shopper, but they've got a donut, but it's like a donut loaf. It's just a long piece of donut.
The long nut.
It's really good.
okay.
No hole in the middle. No wasted volume.
Perfectly efficient donut.
Yeah.
We have time in the schedule for a stop because it's like a 2.5 hour drive.
Oh,
So-
what? I thought it was down the road, John.
Yeah. So we will.
I would have brought my Switch.
We will.
I'm surprised you did.
Wow.
Great.
Would be very conducive for the podcast, would it?
Sure. Well, maybe the way back. Yeah.
Wow, that's true.
Um,
Unfortunately, Digimon doesn't have a Nintendo Switch 2 release as it stands, so I can't bring my whole computer with me.
I didn't realise it was not on the Switch.
Yeah,
Assumed it would be.
Yeah, it was. I think it probably will be at some point, but unfortunately, it came out yesterday. And I want to play it immediately. So
Sure. I mean, I'm happy to just sort of get into town. We can stop somewhere
Yeah.
if you want, but it's kind of up to you.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'll
Basically.
keep a firm eye on my bladder as well, and see what he says.
Barely even finished the first energy drink of the day.
Well, I have, and mine was an espresso, so it's going to need sweet release at some
Yeah,
point.
there's a whole world of might need something to eat, might need a coffee. We'll see.
I don't tend to eat on match day.
No, you don't. I don't know if that's necessarily the correct line or not.
It's done. It's seen me through.
Yeah.
Done it right. I don't want the distraction.
The issue is if I don't eat,
Play a lot
I
of
get a
fatigue
headache,
as well.
and I'm already going to get a headache from playing Gravy, so I probably need to stay
True.
somewhat sustained.
Can't believe we didn't bring Arcare for me to pivot into.
Yeah.
I
I
did
think
play
I've got the mocking blows for what it's worth, but I kind of want them for my. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm going to sort out a set next week. I can pick
Yeah.
up some extra blows and stuff as well, but hopefully we'll help for some people's at some point. Surprising how hard all of these rares are to come across. I don't know if it's because the super rare slot's taking up space or something, but
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's also in comparison to other sets, like this one locally hasn't been open that much, really.
sure.
Okay. And you got to remember that the people who have opened it, like between like Josh and Charlie,
They've
They've-
kept all the
they've
cards.
kept all of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people haven't been as willing to donate.
It'll be around. You just need to find it.
I mean,
You know,
honestly,
it'll get cracked
in the
over
coming
next few
weeks,
yeah.
in the coming weeks, people are going to start going, okay, Toby, you can have my bulk now. And I can start going through it properly and digging out what's left. Like, because people leave super rares in there because they're like, if they're not playing the class, it doesn't matter then. And they're not like overly expensive cards either.
No.
I'm just going to grab a playset of the rares and comics and then just never have to think about it again.
I think
Seems
it's a
like
strong
best
line. if I'd known that I was going to enjoy RKO this much, I probably would have.
Yes.
You still can.
Well, got it from Fistful now, not Spellbound. So
Well, Spellbound might restock.
don't think so. I think it was a trial run for them that's gone well. Don't think so.
Well, we can talk to them when we get there next week.
True.
Yeah, if they put up Rainbow Force set, I would definitely want to grab one. That was mostly why I didn't from Spellbound initially.
Yeah. The issue is there's only so much you can so many sets you can promise, right? Before as you open sets, because especially if you go for foils, they're like cool.
Well, that's why Thistle is has them in stock, because they've opened a ton, I guess.
Yeah, well, this all opens
Like I think they had
cases upon cases, right?
I think they had 45 of the T-Rex arms right there at some point. So
which is crazy because you can only play one. So
whatever that factors into.
Yeah. At least 45 boxes, I reckon.
Yeah. Imagine opening a legendary in a box. Can't be big.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to have access to Fables.
Yeah. I mean, the riches and the authority. I don't mind authority as much. It does feel a bit more. It's a lot more niche. But riches just feels disgusting.
Well, in the decks where it's good, right? It feels insane. And you definitely don't need it. Like I don't play riches in gravy. I would play riches in like Kasayal or
Victor.
Yeah. But again, like if I was playing Reiner at like full power, it would be playing it with Eye and Authority, right?
I don't like Iron Reiner. I do get it, but
well, yeah, but you're on the cusp of cutting like Wild Rider and Pulping.
I'm not cutting Pulping.
You're on the cusp.
I put the Wild Rides back in.
Whereas I very much.
It's just another card for you to discard off the top later.
Yeah, it is. But again, I'm playing the numbers.
Gotta go back to the McDonald's build. We're close.
I mean, I'm not far off it.
Yeah.
Like I'm 18 blues now.
Yeah, but the McDonald's build had like 6.
Well, soon we will be at a point where we can play 6 blues and they are all 6s.
Yeah.
Which will be quite exciting.
It's good times.
And to be fair, we can play 9 blues.
Package.
9 blues and 3 of them can be visit.
True. You play 12 and 3 of them are reckless wing.
Wow. Now we're getting silly. Now we're getting ridiculous. But there's plenty of deck building to be done post this season. Like if we do lose Claw, when we get an Armory deck, and then obviously at some point we're going to get an announcement about a new set as well, so we can start brewing those too. Although it's going to be Monarch, so I'm not interested.
It's going to be what?
It's going to be new Monarch, isn't it? Monarch 3.
We don't know that.
I do. I can feel it.
I mean, they might delay it until Prism goes.
Prism 2?
Yeah.
She won't go. She's shit.
That's what I mean. That's why they got to delay it.
Nah, you just have 2 prisms in the format. It's fine.
Monarch 3 with Prism again, Bolton again,
Levia again,
and Vincent again.
Yeah.
Thrilling.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, what they can do is that if they want to like push the direction with new heroes and all that kind of stuff, you can just put the support for the existing heroes in light and shadow, right? They don't have to specifically be their class.
Yeah.
Restriction. They can just be light and like you can just have a 0 for 4 light card that says when charged or when it's put into soul, do X. You can just have some shadow attacks that have 6 power. Like sign me up.
Shadow beat chest.
Well, to a degree, they already kind of have that, right?
Yeah.
The whole if you banish a 6 this turn, or the Dust Till Dawn draft chaff that isn't actually draft chaff.
Yeah. I mean, they sort of get to. They could just reprint all of Dust Till Dawn as Monarch 3.
Well,
but make it draft.
tune it a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. I feel like you've got to do a new prism.
Why?
I mean, you don't want to print more figments, right?
I mean, you can print like 1 or 2.
But then you're printing a set with 1 or 2 cards in it for prism.
Well, no, but even if she gets more heralds, or she gets
I
like
think
more tech pieces. I mean, if you also think about it, KO and like Brute in this set is like a rarity. For the most part, it's very rare that many cards go into existing decks card pools, right?
Sure.
Like you're usually getting. There's only when a hero comes out in that set that they get the majority of their like actual
kit
deck skeleton in it. And like look at the reviled heroes, for example. Like they get the full reviled kit, and then they pull from the brute pool or the guardian pool.
Yeah.
If we are getting this, like, this is the thing. If we do get 1 or 3 and it is just Dusk Till Dawn 2, then it's not really as exciting because it's like, cool, well, we're just going to essentially be supporting these 4 heroes.
That's what I mean. I think it's got to be new heroes.
Well, that's why, I mean, we've been saying for ages we want one like Light Warrior or Shadow Necromancer or all these cool things that they could have. The issue is, how do you do that and make it conducive to a decent draft set as well? Because whenever you put an allied deck in a draft format, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Although High Seas was actually quite fun. I lied. High Seas was a good draft format.
And cutting all the weapons is certainly a choice.
Well, if you can't kill them with your bare hands, what's the point?
I think I've read a deliberate choice, and they sort of went for it. It's not going to be the norm.
Yeah, I like it. I like pushing the design space. I like the idea. Obviously, it means that you are like your deck is a resource, and it's being used like that. And when you have decks, when you have heroes with like different intelligences as well, it makes it even more fun.
The thing is, if Gravy did have a weapon, it would be disgusting.
Yeah,
It would be really disgusting.
Well, he already gets a few complaints already, I hear. So
yeah.
give him a little pistol at the end, little pistol bang.
Attack react pistol that shoots for 1.
Yeah. Or a cutlass.
Honestly, be good. I really did think that they were going to put a generic pirate cutlass into the whole thing.
And maybe at some point in their development they did, and then they were like, no.
So what's that generic that lets you give go against a sword? Isn't there a generic that does that? Like on God or something?
Yeah, or like Visit the Blacksmith or something.
Yeah, something. Because I feel like that's only playable by like 2 classes. Green Blade player, something, and Warrior.
It just got a sword.
True.
You could.
Pretty sure that's got Go Again written on it. But
yeah, but maybe you don't have a Draconic starter and you play that instead.
Oh, I was thinking Regimental.
and then Emberblade.
Yeah.
See?
True.
There's a line.
See. Have you locked in yet, Toby? Do you know what you're doing?
Oh, no, I'm just shitposting in the couples chat.
What's the feel? Rhino or Gravy?
Well, I haven't seen the room yet.
Sure.
But don't you have to submit by 9?
Wow.
Do we have to do deck lists by 9?
I don't know. There's someone to check.
But yeah, on the gem page it says deck submissions by 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but that's gem submission.
Yeah.
Tournament might have a cutoff. They might have a separate cutoff so they can, because what they want is time to print the deck list so they can then have them there to check.
Yeah, but I can just go there and be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And they've got no way of knowing that's the case until like 2 weeks
because
now
it's not. But it's not on the Fistful of Dice website. I don't think.
Yeah, I can't read.
The registration's from 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you just do deck list of registration.
Yeah.
See.
I think the gem cutoff is if you are going to submit by gem, you need to submit by 9. Otherwise, you're going to have to do it on paper.
Nah, I'll still do it.
I'd be surprised if it had a cutoff on gem.
Yeah, it probably just it's just to make it easier.
Yeah, I mean, I did nationals like 5 minutes before it started.
Yeah.
I was like, Steve, how does this work?
The computer, Steve. How
I've
does it
never
work?
seen this before.
No.
Why trust Steve with that? Hang on.
Because Steve's a professional.
Professional what?
judge.
Oh yeah, okay,
That's what he does.
pretty much.
I wouldn't trust him to pilot my deck, but I definitely trust him to know the majority of the rules for it.
True.
Notice I say the majority. No, we will see. I'm looking for a very specific room for Reiner.
What are you looking for? What's in the room?
Well,
Bear in mind they haven't sold out, so I think, and Lucy's not here, so there will be less than 18 players.
They
I
have
think.
sold out.
Have they?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they haven't sold out as of this morning. I checked.
Oh. Maybe that's probably they put Lucy's ticket.
Possibly, yeah.
They'd messaged on the. I think the judge messaged on the Discord that they'd sold out.
Oh, right. Okay.
but no, I mean, if I'm seeing a room that's like full of Iras and Syndras, I'm a lot less keen
On gravy.
to test my chops on gravy. Now,
Right.
I'm not particularly chuffed to go into a room of Syndras with Reiner either, but like that matchup is a lot more palatable.
I
Than
don't
you
know.
know.
The practice you've had, you might be
Well,
quite good with gravy and
I mean,
Sidra.
yeah, it is winnable. But it's just a bit white nothing, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, cool, I'm playing very much off the top of the deck, and I need to see Loot the Hole, and I need to see Conqueror, and I need to see it 2 turns ago. But on the flip side, if I'm seeing a room that is like Florians and Guardians, whilst I wouldn't mind playing Rider into that room, Gravy feels even more comfortable, right? So we do see. I mean, again, something like KO as well. I'd rather play KO as Gravy than play KO as Reiner. Especially my build of Reiner, which is trying to play more aggressively and is leaning on clashes quite a bit. It can feel quite bad to
Just keep giving KO free.
give KO biggers and all that kind of stuff. You're like, oh, damn, I kind of need that.
Guess I'll cut these stampedes. So.
Well, that's the thing. I won't play Stampede. I'll play Challenge, but I can't really cut the vigorous smash ups.
Yeah.
Because they're part of the core, and it's like, okay.
You on blues and yellows?
Well, I'd have to cut yellows. I'd have to cut blues as well. So there's not enough cards in cycle to do it.
Good
We'll
card
see.
there.
Again, we'll see. Depends on the room. Depends on how I'm feeling. Depends on if I get a banana before we start. You know.
Wise move. There is a Tesco's 2 doors down.
That's useful. Well, I mean, that'd be for the lunch break as well.
Yeah.
I'm not worrying about it too much. Just gonna sort of try and play whatever I think will be most fun. Which may be game over. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. It would be nice to win, but again, as nice as it would be to win, I'm not kidding myself too much.
I've not also done any like actual structured practice.
Yeah, we haven't been particularly good
No.
on team practice this
Done a
time. round.
little.
We need to have like a
Practice.
proper list of what we need to be playing into Florian decks and stuff like that. Like I've not played into Florian at all on anything. Just because everyone that was playing at Dice isn't playing it anymore. And then
Well, apart from Christian.
Christian's around.
well, not playing into Christian. Last time I played him, he was on that full fatigue Victor, so,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
which I also do really want to play.
I
As
mean,
also,
it's got some legs. You're targeting a very specific part of the meta game, but I think you can get away with it, especially at ProQuest level.
the one that they showed at Japan as well was really sweet.
It was, but I spent that entire game watching that, being like, okay, so now he's going to start stacking, right?
Well,
Any minute now, he's going to start stacking, and he just kept throwing attacks. And I was
Yeah.
like,
I don't know what was going on with the Florian, but yeah. Just really like the flashes. And I am a really big fan of remembrancing the physics.
yeah, it's a cool
So-
concept.
I've been doing that in Victor for a while.
What's making that noise, John?
What's
The raid. This is
Just the surface of the road.
yeah. It's this part of the M25 is rubbish. It's always this. It's a nightmare.
So I was worried for a second as well, and then we got to a different bit of road, and I went, "Oh no, okay." Fine.
Yeah.
It's because you can see it on the road. Each bit of road is like a slab
Yeah.
that's been put down, and it's
So-
the join in between it.
Every time you go over the join, which is actually quite rapid.
Yep. It's like a meter and a half every time,
Yeah.
and it hits 4 times.
Mhm. Much
I
better.
see.
It'll be back, I'm sure.
Road surface, fine. Let's get to town. I can't actually remember what time I booked parking from. I'm
There
hoping
we
it was
go.
9.
Hmm?
Can't remember what time I booked parking from. I'm hoping it was 9.
As opposed to
9:30.
Must have been 9:30 at the latest, right?
9:30 at the latest. Was it 9 or 9:30? At some point, I'll pull my phone out and get Ted to check it.
Good. Making fantastic time.
Yeah.
I guess for mine it's only about 2 hours, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too bad. It's certainly not the longest I've driven for a ProQuest.
It's the longest I've driven for a ProQuest.
I think it's the farthest I'd go for a quest.
Yeah.
Well, the first one, my mum actually drove us, but the first ProQuest that anyone from CMAS Dice attended was me and Charlie. We just went to Lowestoft.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We drove all the way up to Lowestoft and back.
Charlie went to a ProQuest.
Charlie,
was the first one we went
White
to.
little grinder, did he? Not Charlie Wallace.
We both top 8'd.
And
He
he
top
used-
4'd. And he lost to Matt Fawkes in the
Matt
top
Fox,
4
yeah, in prison.
on Oldham. He'd gone Awakening, Make 20 seismic searches, and Fawkes was on Prism. And he went, I'll let all of them resolve and then I'll respond to the last one. Went ALS. Oh.
That's when he cracked time skip his time to
Yeah.
get that out of the way. Beat this.
Ooh, we're coming off.
I think there are only 14 people there, so they didn't do a top 8. They only did top 4.
Sure.
And I really wanted to play that. It was the first tournament. It was the first ProQuest that anyone had played. I was on Levia,
Nice.
that old,
That old thing.
the pommel
Yeah.
board, the OG Kill Starvo build. I had a draw versus a Starvo, fairly new Starvo. I mean, we were all pretty new at the time as well.
Well,
to
yeah.
be fair, we sadly went to time when I had like a kill next turn, which would have top 4'd me. But I got the cold foil fire as my top 8 thing.
Nice.
I was like, it is destined. Played her for the next year.
I think she's good now as well.
I do think she's good now, but I've gone off of her because I don't enjoy the playstyle anymore. I really like. I mean, I was playing it as like a pommel build, so you know.
You still can.
But it just feels different, you know. It feels like I don't mind the sending stuff off the top, but
Well, no, but I
should-
mean,
I should
even
probably
Man
give
stands
it a
off that
go.
now. He's off with all
Whoa.
the cheater stuff. I think you take your Rhino list and you just port it to Levy. I think it's pretty solid.
could be.
Like you just put in some more of her power cards. You put in Dread Screamers.
I need to take a look at build it. I think it'd be. I
Well-
do think it's worth trying it once more before Claws go.
Yeah, so if you're gonna try it, I'll try it this season.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe next week. Maybe that's when I'll
Although,
take it because I've
Mexico
got the
soon.
husk now as well. I've actually got all the bits for it.
I do. I like. I mean, I still am a huge proponent of Savage Sash in Levy. I still think it's an insane card.
I agree.
But I think she might be the best user of Savage Sash as well.
Yeah, Graveling Growler.
Because she can just have access to more 2 and 1 cost 6s that you want to chain together on a single turn.
Mhm.
Like if you get a turn where you get to go Dread Scream, like Blood Rush, Dread Screamer, Claw, like into anything to finish it right. If you get to present that
Yeah.
4 chain link wide turn, but also you don't necessarily have to have 2 claws in there either. She's got plenty of hands where she can go like Shadow Horror, Dread Screamer, into Claw, into Finisher of some description like Graveling Growl. and just smack them silly. And I think that's probably something close to the build that she might end up on when she does drop claws, and you just go blood dripping frenzy into something stupid like that. Like
I had a build. I was playing with my friends Levia deck in Prague, just some late night testing, and I think I was playing Hamish on. He was on Katsu, and I just kept ripping like 20 plus damage hands every turn. It's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, when she runs hot, she runs hot. Like all brutes, I suppose. But...
Was being able to manipulate your graveyard into having exactly what you want in it for the Shadow Realm horrors, it was pretty good.
Does help.
Shadow Realm horror into Shadow Realm horror. It's
definitely gets really cool matching.
Pretty sweet.
Put it in. And obviously, she benefits from these new brute cards as well, right? Like Show of Strength.
Yep.
To a degree, Reckless Stampede as well. Like even just having these cards that are zeros, like 0 blocks, means that at least you can put them in the bin if you want to, right?
Yeah.
Although you'd much rather throw them.
Yeah.
I still think Sea Legs is an insane card, but if you're playing fewer of the draw discard stuff, then I can see why you wouldn't necessarily play it.
I think in Levia it's probably tricky to fit in.
Well, yeah, because you're competing with like the Shadow Sixes as well.
Yeah. But I think it's actually probably even better in her than any other.
Well, because that's the thing. Like
then you do get to go Sash.
She has the potential to do like the stupidest of Sash turns.
Yeah.
And like obviously KO's best ones, and to a degree Rhino's best ones, are the ones where you get to go cool. I get to go Blood Rush, usual Blood Rush turn, and then like something tacked on the end because of the thing, right? Well, Levia gets to do that, and has access to a lot more innate go again, and obviously 4 more blue 6s as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, I should be playing Levia.
4 more blues?
Yeah. Soul Harvest and Dividend.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a null block. I never think about it.
Yeah, well, you don't need to look at the bottom right because the bottom left says 6.
Yeah. It's fair. I do play that on occasion. It does occasionally do stuff.
Yeah. It gets discarded to tell them from them. In your pick stack.
Sure.
Honestly, the one tear, if you want to finish a game, you get all the way around. You've got your little Shaden Death Hydra parked in Arsenal, or even better in your banner zone because you're consumed, and you get to go tear limb from limb, pitching a Wrecker on, drawing and discarding a Devil Rumbler into Death Hydra plus 26. Good game. Shake my hand.
If you sigil a cycles at Levia,
you can probably one sigil. The issue is that like
because if you want to play Rob, how are you getting the discards? That's the question.
Oh, that was it, right? It was that you were playing all the wild rides and that kind of stuff, and you were playing a little bit of Savage Feast to fill the gaps. But because you get so much, you get no value for discarding 6s outside of literally putting a 6 in the bin in Levia. It's like cool. I don't necessarily want to play cards where, at least with Rhino and Kate, you're getting the added benefit.
I mean, if there's a bunch of new beat chest cards, maybe it becomes relevant. Maybe you can chuck a couple like 2 6s with the beat chest.
The issue is that unless they're 6s as well, you do always feel bad.
Maybe red 6s.
Oh, please stop giving me yellow 6s, please.
I could see yellow 6s, but they'll probably be 3 cost if they're a yellow 6.
That's fine. That's fine.
I kind of like the idea of printing blue 6s as a playset that are specializations. So you can't, because if they just printed this new Rhino one just as a normal thing, every brute runs it.
I think.
But giving every brute 3 more, but not every brute like 9 more, is quite interesting.
I think there's a reason that they gave it to Revile Brute and Revered Brute. It's because, like, cool, every brute can have 6 blue 6s as a rule. Levia gets 1 more because she's Levia.
Yeah.
But you all get 6 now. Have fun. Go crazy. And none of them block.
I could see them giving Levia a 0 block version as
She's
well.
already got 3.
Yeah, but she gets a bit more.
Again, what Levy is the deck
A
that she
shadow
doesn't need.
6 that's
She doesn't need more blue 6s. What she needs is like something else. Something to make the risk
I mean, it
of
wouldn't hurt.
dying to blood debt worth it, right? And I think genuinely she's pretty close. Like her damage output is pretty good. Obviously, she can block really well. She still gets the fridge.
Yeah.
She now has interaction in like the base brute stuff. I think she's not wanting for much. Again, it's just that like, why would you take the time to master Levia, a deck that actively wants to kill you more than your opponent, when you could spend that time getting reps on a deck like KO, for example, which is just infinitely more rewarding and isn't trying to kill you, or Syndra, or Gravy, or anything, right?
More rewarding, like monetarily, but maybe not spiritually.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is why. But like, there's also a time we've all been there, right, as brute players, where like you go, you know what, I actually fucking hate this deck. Like, there's only so many times.
I've not been there yet.
There's only so many times that you can play a wild ride from Arsenal with like pitching a blue with 3 hits in hand, draw and discard your miss, and go, I hate you too, Ryder.
KO just felt good. RKO felt good.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you got to remember, John, you're
RKO is very different.
You're coming into a world where Brute is actually getting quite a degree of support over the last 2 years. Like,
I'm doing it at the right time.
Quite literally, yes. We've slaved away on playing considerably worse yellow 6s than we currently have available to us.
It's just such a good meta choice in certain spots, which is why I have played it at specific points.
Yeah,
where
I
I've
mean,
been like
Brute's always been. Well, I don't think.
Whereas, like last year,
Yeah.
after that KO deck released,
Yeah, I know.
it was the day after the deck released. All of the KO decks were delayed, so we didn't even have it for the event.
Yeah.
But it felt like such a perfect spot to just be like, this is one of the rooms that Reiner can target and just kill everything, and it mostly works.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing with Reiner as well, and Brute as a whole, is that even if you do get the call right, sometimes they're like, not today.
Yeah.
I've decided, actually, I don't want to win today.
Yeah.
Which, again, you are packing that extra little bit of variance. Because I think you can go the other way as well, right? Like, you can be down, and you can look at a hand and go, cool, I'm losing unless I roll doubles on scabs. And then you roll doubles on scabs, and you go, cool, I'm back. We're back in the game. Savage Feast, discarding a Beast Within.
Yeah.
Claw, swing big.
I think I find scabs so tricky. It's killed me so many times.
I'm now very much in the camp of going first.
Going first, rolling scabs
to push tempo, and then worst case, at least you still get to set Arsenal. And back against the wall, I'm going to lose anyway.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's knowing when that is actually the case, or when you're just like looking for essentially a crutch.
Well, the problem is, like, I see everyone else just, like, especially online on Talishar or something, my opponent's just rolling scabs every turn again, 4s, 6s. And I'm like, roll it, get a 1. Like, that one that we went to at Alpha Games, like, 2 years ago, where I was playing the Levia Life Gain combo deck.
Oh, with finals.
Times and stuff, yeah. And I had multiple, like, that game where I rolled 7 1s in a row.
Based.
And it was like, I kept a hand that pushed 30 damage. And I really needed to roll a 4. Well, not really. I needed to not roll a 1. If I roll a 4, it's fine. If I roll a 4, I get to time from Arsenal. Gain. I think I had 4 cards in hand, the one in Arsenal. I had Sheenic counter up, so I was going to gain 6 life and then send a lot of damage back.
A lot of big damage.
Like full Intim, like deal 25 to 30 damage kind of thing. And then roll a 1. And then I was like, well, I can hold it 1 more turn because I'm already so far ahead. Roll another 1. Then was like, okay, now I need to block. And at that point, you're so pot committed. I was on block 12 every turn. Roll scabs, can I tome from Arsenal? Because at least then I'll be able to swing the club and reset. I just never rolled a 4. So,
Yeah, I can't go back to that. I can't do that again.
well, luckily they banned time, so no fun for us.
Yeah, they didn't ban Scabskins though.
Well, yeah. I mean, every year you get to play Hooves. Hooves is pretty good.
Yeah, and you get to play trackers in Rhino, right? Like I still play trackers in the sideboard for Rhino for those matchups that are like gonna be 3 turns. There is an argument that going first into Syndra, you do play trackers. And you just go, if I draw any discard going first, I just rip it and just go. Like you give up the 1 block value and you give up obviously the 3 overall block value and go, I'm going to push X amount of damage turn 0. I'm going to make this a 40 versus 30 something. And we'll start there.
Yeah.
And same into like a Cilio, it's a Kano. Matchups where you're bringing AB and you're not being able to leverage the rest of your equipment suite properly anyway. You go, cool, well, I'll just beat trackers and push the tempo.
One of the really fun things about RKO is the heroes that start on less life than you.
It's free, yeah.
It makes your opening scabs roll really, really good.
Really scary.
If you get to go roll 4 on scabs versus even like a Dio where they're on 36. 36, 38? Not sure.
38?
Not sure.
Could be 36. No, it's 36.
36.
I think it's 36. Or is that Prism's 32? Is that right?
Prism's 32, Kano's 30.
So
Acilio's 38?
Yeah, so it's 38.
So if you roll scabs and you roll a 4 and you go mocking blow 3 cards in hand, they're just completely cooked. Like there's so few ways to play around that. You have to sort of go, I'll block 6 and then pump it, or you send the next one and take another 6 and then just don't pump 4.
And then you're ahead
so good
for subsequent turns as well. Because again, the deck blocks really well.
Twice, you've got 2 vigor up for the next turn. It just
what he needs is an actual like discard outlet for the Fiddler's Greens, and he's like really good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you need a full discard outlet. It would.
I mean, blocking with it's fine, right? But like, what makes it so good in Gravy is that you get to go, oh, Fiddler's Green, activate Gravy.
Yeah.
Draw, discard Fiddler's Green, game 3. Or even better, I've got 2 allies in the bin, and I've just drawn a call to the grave, and I need to play a blue for the turn. I'm going to go find Fiddler's Green, gain 3 life, and then play my Swabby and swing it from.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's free.
Yeah.
My sigil lets me
I do like Fiddler's Green. I kind of want to put the 2 for 6 blocks 2 gains your life.
Siren.
Yeah, I've seen that in RKO.
I had 2 in the original.
Yeah, blocks 2 gains you 1, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously you just swing it and it'll gain your life as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Problem is, it's already a 6. Like maybe the
blue.
blues. Maybe the blues are the one.
But the thing is, you don't mind having like just good turns like that. Like,
yes, but I think he's very happy to play just loads of blues, like Bravo amounts of blues.
Yeah.
From what I've been doing anyway.
I think.
But I really
he's
like the
quite
Nimblism pack. I think the Nimblism pack was really sweet, but like red Nimble, 3 red Nimble, 2 blue.
And like Jackby Quicks and stuff as well.
Yeah. Going really.
Well, because it actually
really good
go multiple chain links and still present some annoyance as well, like good breakpoints, technically relevant on hits to a degree.
It means that you can be behind and then go, I'll hit you 5 into 5, and then I'll play them up.
Yeah, at the end, I'll laugh at you. Very thematic as well.
Just go no blocks and pitch stack your mocking blows.
True. And
No blocks
and all that no blocks thing, you'll definitely get to a pitch today. Oh, we're not that far off, to be fair.
No, we're not. Should probably check some parking. But we'll get closer.
That'd be fine.
Who would it be?
It'll be fine.
Not like I'm not going to park in their drive regardless.
Well, yeah.
did you still want to stop somewhere, or are you good to just?
I think we're there now.
Yeah.
Essentially, we're around the corner,
Close enough now.
down the road.
Like,
Can't believe
if I haven't booked the parking yet. So I'd pull up at a supermarket and grab something to be there.
Grab a bunch of bananas, some croissants,
Yeah.
power
Do,
foods.
do that in Portsmouth.
Yeah. Can't believe I'm taking a whole day out of my Digimon journey for this. Better be worth it, John.
Might only be half a day, to be fair.
Well,
Yeah.
you think if we get back in time for the army, I'm going to the army and not playing Digimon? You're crazy.
No. That's what I meant. Half a day,
Half
and then
a
you
day.
get back to go back and play Digimon.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to the armory today. Even if it was possible, save it. I'll pop along on Monday though.
Well, next week is last Monday in the basement.
Well, this is the
Yes.
thing.
I may have played my last basement game.
I wouldn't have gone, but it is going to be the last Fab event. And the thing is, it's going to be the last Fab event on the Monday. So I think we should try and get as many people down as we can.
Yeah.
It's also going to be the last ever event Friday night for Pauper. So I'm going to go to that as well. Like, it's going to be the last,
Last
last
event,
card
right.
game, last Magic, last any event.
He's going
And
to
obviously, my first event there was also an F&M. So I kind of feel like there's a degree of
close out the cycle.
exactly.
I would go to Portsmouth on Friday, but I'm not in.
No, it's very like it's more me just humouring myself.
No. But I mean, it would be nice to play the last event at place. I do like Portsmouth.
And I'm going to play Gary.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Mono Black Devotion.
Got to be done.
I'm going to play my pet deck because I'm going to play Rhino on Monday, and I'm going to play Gary on Friday, and I'm going to go like
The classics.
Awful.
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be classics from your youth, and then Saturday we unfortunately will be absent. We'll be top 8ing at Spellbound.
It is very unfortunate timing.
Renowned soft field at Spellbound, as we know. Very, very few top players in London ever frequent Spellbound ProQuest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no calling in Hamburg that weekend either.
It's almost like that was planned around.
Another reason to think about it, unfortunately.
I actually think.
I mean, we should go to Spellbound, John. Like, we should go to Spellbound because playing Fab is fun.
It's true.
And because
It's also the shop's good, Hung's great, one of the best.
exactly,
So
and again,
supporting
as
your
much
community and the
as
people that deserve to be supported.
well, yeah, because we have to support local businesses when we can. And also, playing against good players is good for you.
It is.
You will only improve by playing against good players.
I'm going to see how today
Even if
goes.
it means not supporting Dice for this thing. But,
Well,
you know,
Dice
it's poor timing.
will be open subsequent Saturdays.
Yes.
Dice will do.
And they're
Dice is
doing-
already doing very well that weekend. They've sold out the Pokemon Day the day after, so they're going to be fine.
They've got Monday Fabric event as well for
Exactly.
minor stuff. So
My intention is to try and get into Dice this week and be one of the first to sample the coffee from the coffee machine as well. I want that badge of honor. I want. If not the first coffee, the second coffee.
sure.
Are you allowed to change lanes in the tunnel?
Probably
Yeah.
not. There was no sign saying not on this tunnel.
It's true. It's only a single line, right?
This isn't solid line.
This is a nice tunnel.
It does not say I'm not allowed to change lanes in this tunnel. The Dartford tunnel says no lane changing,
Yeah.
but actually has a sign to say no lane changing, which doesn't stop people, by the way.
Well, no.
But they have a sign saying no.
No, it just keeps going.
Yeah, it's a long tunnel. Dartford's a mile. This is a mile and a quarter. 25% extra tunnel.
And we're going a lot faster in the Dartford tunnel as well.
I don't know.
I do.
Yeah.
It would be a crawl in the
Dartford
Dartford
tunnel's,
tunnel.
Well, you're not going through early enough. You're going through early enough.
No, I go through during the waking hours, I suppose, and we're going anywhere.
Like, if you're crossing Dartford that's not free, what have you been doing?
Going to Top Golf last time.
Fair.
It was good.
What's top golf?
Got paid for Dartford
What's
Tunnel
top
now.
golf?
Yeah, what's top golf?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's top? You know what top golf is?
I don't know what top golf is. What's
Oh
top
my
golf?
goodness me! You've heard of golf?
Yeah.
Have I got news for you? What have I told you? You could rent a little booth.
Okay.
Usually there's a high level and a lower level. Like, so you go to the high level so you can hit it further. And out there, it's like a driving range, but there's loads of targets and like loads of like giant rings for you to hit the balls into. And you compete against your friends whilst drinking a suitable amount of alcohol to see who can get the most points over like 20 balls. It's great.
I'm unconvinced.
You don't even have to like golf.
It's
John.
good. It's good. It's good times.
Like, we took Pippa for her birthday because she loves top golf, and it's great because me and Laura are like mega competitive, so we get really angry at each other. And then like Alex, who's like never played golf before, is there just like essentially using the driver to put them into the ones closest by and racking up a very consistent score. I'm trying to fucking like ping it with a 7-iron as far as I can. It's great. It's great.
Okay.
And they've got coffee, and they've got drinks, and they've got food. So I still put it like this: it's the kind of stuff that you take your kids to a birthday party for,
Fine.
and also your adult male friends to a birthday party for.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by Topgolf, by the way. Just for any listeners. We can cut that out. we'll just bleep every mention of Topgolf.
Miss playing golf. Just get back into it.
Whenever
We talk about this like 3 years ago.
Yeah, whenever we get to this point of the year where like playing golf is like not optimal, I'm like, God, I kind of want to play golf
Yeah.
again. Like,
I just feel like I want to do some exercise. And I know
I
it's
mean,
just like
it
wandering around,
is
but
like-
it's something.
yeah,
I don't do enough of that.
it's also like
It's
incredibly affordable because once
Yeah.
you get your clubs and you just go, cool, I'm going to pay like the green fees for like a little pitch and putt, and it's just like a little nice day out. You just go for
Yeah.
a walk with some getting angry at yourself thrown in.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like playing Brute. It's actually very much like the Brute experience.
pretty cool.
Because if you quad in Tim them, it's all down to you. You know, nothing your opponent does is relevant. You're competing against yourself as much as you're competing against them.
Yeah.
I have missed Alpha Rampage as well. I did a little bit of
You
testing.
put the
This.
maskers in.
I haven't quite gone that far, but I missed I got paired into a Florian, and he presented Dread Scythe, and I was like, "You poor, poor soul," because he was like, "Swing Dread Scythe," and I'm like, "Cool, block a little bit, present like a show of strength, all that kind of stuff." Arsenal, you know, an Alpha Rampage, and then get to a turn where I get to go crack cycle, discard a card, int him, play Blood Rush, int him, claw, and the thing is, I clawed once. He blocked. I clawed again. He didn't block. He kept 2 cards in hand. And I was like, this was the worst possible choice for you to have made. Like, 1, never keep cards against Reiner's finisher because it might int him. 2,
Yeah.
the one time you kept 2, bang, alpha for like fucking 11. 2 int hims. Just smack.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was like 32 to 11 and he threw in the towel. So not particularly good testing, all things considered. but it does feel nice to alpha again. It means having the Alpha
It's
Rampage
good.
playmat is worth it.
This is why time spent, as we were saying, time spent testing as a small team is probably worth more because if everyone covers, the other thing is if everyone covers 3 decks going into the format, and you know you spread it evenly, you actually do get some high quality testing going in. This is where I think the cuppers go wrong.
I mean, the
They
Cuppers are
don't.
going to do very well this season because the Cuppers have been doing exactly that.
Oh, have they? They've done that this time.
Outside of like, obviously, like Finley's playing Marlin and testing Marlin,
Yeah.
and Callum's testing Puffin, which
Yeah.
aren't decks that, for the most part, their opponents are eager to get too many reps into,
Yeah,
and you know,
okay.
sideboard guide, all that kind of stuff. Like, they're also like Finley's playing Syndra.
Yep.
1 as a potential pivot, and 2, you know, for practice everyone else. Ryan's playing Verdance, which is a good deck to practice into as well.
Yep.
I'm the gravy player is a problem, so they haven't got much practice into gravy. Although I think Finley has also been using my gravy list for them to bounce off of, and obviously Toddler can play gravy, so it's fine.
Yep.
So yeah, and obviously they're practicing a lot. They're playing a lot.
Yeah.
Like every night, you know, in the middle of the night when I'm going to bed at 9 p.m. They're in that chat. They're practicing. They're getting reps in. I should be too, really. I should be making the most of it, and we should all be practicing a lot more. Unfortunately,
we got some games, a handful.
yeah,
we got a handful, but I do really want to do like proper structured testing like that. It's just getting the
it's
getting
like
a group enough.
yeah.
Together
In an ideal world, I would have gone into this weekend having had at least like 5 Syndra games, at least 5, you know, like Burdens games, Florian games under my belt with both decks to be like, cool. I know what my game plans are. I know what I'm doing. They might not be necessarily completely correct. Maybe more testing would give me more of a nuanced understanding of it. But at least I have more than just an overall game plan from like previous. I know exactly what I'm doing with this 80. And obviously this weekend will contribute to that. This is in theory part of the testing too. That's why I recommend obviously taking notes on your games to put into the spreadsheet when you get home.
I played 5 0 for 4s and 1. Good times.
Into what? Huh? What did they do?
My opponents.
Yeah.
They died.
My unnamed opponent. I mean,
It's a good point.
what in doubt,
But
you do it. You inherently you'll learn more from losing than you will from winning as well, right? Like it's very easy to say like, oh well, I high rolled here, and I kind of won, or my opponent didn't play overly well, and I got to benefit from that. But it's important to know like what misplays they made that gave you advantages, so that you can be like, cool. Well, how can I incentivize future opponents to replicate those errors, or can I bet on future maybe stronger players to make those errors? But yeah, like I was saying, you'll gain more from losing by saying, cool. Well, what did I do wrong? Like, why did I lose? Like, did I get just high rolls, and was there nothing I could have done, or did I make a series of tactical errors that led to me losing enough value over the game that by the time I drew my power hand, it was too late? And these are all things that are relevant for all decks, obviously, and for what it's worth, many things in life.
but just testing and card games in general. But getting to the point where you can remember everything can take a while of
exactly, and that's again a benefit
You
of
know
playing
what helps with that?
as part of the deck.
You know what helps with that?
Play 5 turns.
Having a sideboard code.
Well,
I don't know that I agree. But
well, if you're spending time thinking about sideboarding, I guess you're spending less time thinking about the last game and that kind of stuff.
But and here is my challenge though, because I was building my sideboard guide out. Fabry is so slow. I mean, I love it because it's free,
yes,
but
It's slow.
it's so
The
slow
UI
to
to
load the thing and
stuff
do the
is
next thing. Yeah,
because you've got to put in a deck, go into the deck builder,
Yeah.
move things around. That's why
Oh, what, to make the sideboard?
to make the sideboard, making a sideboard guide on Fabry is actually a
Takes
very
ages.
slow experience.
I
Well,
find
they've
it.
got the new thing now where you can literally just like, when you make the sideboard guide, you can just pick the heroes that you want and it makes them
Yeah,
all and you do them all individually.
But you still got to go into the editor and be like, I remove this card.
Which
if
move
it's
this
So
card.
you just click, so where it says like
Takes time.
matchup,
Yeah.
you just click that and kick the next one down on the list. And then you do the sideboard for that one.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
takes
but
time.
you still-
Doing the
but that's
sideboard
what
for
I
that
mean.
one is
Well, yeah, but
loads
you're going to tell me
slowly.
that picking up a pen and writing it down
It
takes time,
loads
John.
slowly.
It does.
It takes less time. I might be doing handwritten sideboard guides in
I
future.
mean, it's essentially for the same thing is what you're doing, right? It's just the ease of access on Fabry, having it there means that you can check it on your phone and stuff. And also it means that you can do your sideboard guide while you're on the shitter, which is really important. That's where my strongest thoughts come to me.
One thing you can do is to have less of a main deck, and then when you're doing the sideboard, you're only putting in cards
that's
instead of
what-
taking anything out. If you know what all of your flex slots are, you just put all of them in the inventory,
I've
and then
done
you
that.
only have a plus.
It's
in
good
concept
advice as a
points.
general rule.
It's still
actually.
frustrating. It's still frustrating. And
Or-
also, I'm Syndra, so I have a 60 card main deck.
So,
Yeah.
The other option is you put the full 80 into the
And you
main
just
deck
subtract.
and then
Take out,
you subtract the whole thing. Trim down. But I do find it quite slow trying to do stuff, especially when like adding cards and having to go like add card. Wait a second, add card. Wait a second, add card. Just drives me crazy. Just let me click add 3. Add 3 copies.
Or add all.
Yeah. Or rainbow. All 3, all 9. You know. That would be really nice. And I know you can kind of do that in the the like list view, but you can't do a list view of the search.
No,
It's a bit annoying.
It's not quite there.
I mean, for a free resource, we'll take it.
Yes.
It's literally, I mean, it's
Oh yeah,
far
has
and
its
above
merits.
better than other card games have. Actually, like obviously, Magic has Skyfall, which is a fantastic tool.
well,
and-
that's not a deck builder. Then.
yes, it is.
Well,
Skyfall is my deck builder of choice. It's fantastic.
you don't use Modsfield?
No,
Fair enough.
none of that woke liberal rubbish. I use Modsfield for work. But a game like Pokemon, for example, has like nothing. Like Limitless has a deck builder now, which is like fine, but it's like very much in beta.
Toby,
Yes,
could you please put PO5 3DX into your phone?
yeah,
Because-
typically, yeah.
My sat nav
He's trying to drive me into the ocean.
doesn't update ever, and the car is now 12 years old. Roads have changed.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've been caught out before. I figure if we do it this way,
23 minutes,
yeah, about that.
20 miles.
About that.
Have you put it in?
PO5
Yeah,
3DX, just in case the road does something that doesn't show up on the sat nav, and you can go take over
Sure.
as navigator.
It's mostly
I've got it here. Got that MF saying on me.
Sorry, derailed from how to prepare for a ProQuest.
Well, that's fine.
Cyborg bird.
We've figured it out.
You started talking about magic there, so I figured it was
Yeah,
time.
and then I started to work about Pokemon. But it's not 2 o'clock yet, so we can't
Well,
talk about
Pokemon,
Pokemon.
you're cyborg bird. You just need deckless. So
You need a
You need a
need a
matchup
play
guide.
style guide.
Yeah. You need to know what your game plan is. But you
I-
can't have that written either, right? Pokemon, you can't have anything
No.
written.
no,
It's got to all be up in the
Just remember it.
in the one grey
Yeah.
cell.
whereas being reminded to cyborg in, I don't know, something.
Stronger survive.
Yeah.
It's a good card. It's a really good card.
The only reason I forget the Reckless Stampede is because I believe it should be 3. But
yeah.
it's
In my,
it's
in
not
my,
that I'm not
yeah.
thinking about it. But
the
it's,
thing is, that card is so good, it literally can't be a 3-block.
yeah.
Because it gives you such a deterministic win
Yeah.
in so many endgames that it has to have a downside.
Yeah.
Like it could have been 3 cost attack for 7. It could have been 2 cost attack for 6, and I would have been like, you know what, these both make sense. And it could have been a 2-block in that case, or it still could have been a null block. It could have been an actual pure null block, not a 0 block, and that would have been like in a set where like all the null blocks have been changed to 0 blocks. They could have said, not this one. This one stays because this one's busted.
Thing is, it only really gets busted when KO leaves, or in KO.
I mean, it's pretty good, but again, as it stands, as much as I don't want to admit it, KO is the alpha brew, right? Like you're not playing it into KO. KO's playing it into you, but into everything else. Like you're just like your big brother bullies you as a brute, and then you just bully everyone else. It's a general thing. Like
That's why I like Vineyard
bullies
so
get
much
bullied.
as well. Play Vineyard and one backhand. One
Yeah,
red
you could
backhand,
set up a
then
silly
you get to just
endgame,
chuck
yeah.
it off on the top.
And that is in theory playable in all brutes. You don't even need to be one of the actual
Yeah, yeah,
big bully ones. Or you can play that in RKO as a funny little treat.
yeah. Just as a something to really mess your opponent up, because you can float 2 vigor pretty often as well,
Yeah,
and you just send that Tunics up, 1 card in hand, or something like that. They go, oh, I'll block. Pop the backhand on the top, take 6.
bang, bang, bang.
Bong, bong, bong.
No, it's very nice. Again, the issue with Brute, as ever, is getting them to that state.
Yeah.
And the cards from this
That's what
set
Blood Rush is for.
well, that is what Blood Rush is for. You have to see the Blood Rush. But the cards from this set have helped just generally up the numbers across the board for like Brute's damage output and general value per turn output.
That's why I'm really liking Sigil Cycle so much as well, because it does dig you.
Exactly.
dig you
You
through
get
the
to your pitch stack so much faster now.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm playing like the cheater package, so you're doing a lot more draw discard and stuff in that regard. But also, you're scheduling, you're obviously trying to discard
less.
pieces within more and more. You're playing Savage Feast, all that kind of stuff. Like,
Mhm.
You're trying to really dig through because again, you want to see the blood rushes. And the sooner you see the blood rushes, the sooner your opponent stops, hitting you.
Breathing.
Yeah. That's the sand sketch plan, after all.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I say all this talk about Brute. I'm really desperately trying not to play Brute today.
Read the room. Read the room.
I can't read. I'm a Brute.
Just admire the room. See what else.
Maybe
play.
we should discuss some cerebral gravy gameplay.
Yeah, there's some fun stuff you can do with Gravy. What I need to do is
make an ally, send an ally,
figure out the best way to track my tech
Sometimes
stack.
you can make an ally, send an ally, and then make another one.
Yeah,
that's pretty strong.
Wild.
It is kind of wild, actually.
But then you have to pass.
Did you put in the Humperdinks?
I've got 2 Humperdinks today.
Good stuff.
I'm Humperdinking.
I do think they're necessary in quite a lot of these weirdo endgames.
I mean, I'm going to start, I think, just putting one in.
Just the one.
For a degree of matchups. And then, like, the ones where, like, into Guardians, for example, it's like, cool, I'm bringing the twins. Like,
yeah.
Just in case. But we'll see. Again, if you pair it to, like, 5 Syndras, you don't have to worry about it because you don't need Wader in that matchup.
You want it versus the Hatchets as well.
You want it versus Hatchets, you want it versus Warrior as a general rule, you want it into Guardian, you want it into Earth. You want it into any deck that can, in theory, stave off pretty decent like attacking things and can fatigue you. Like even Marlin, for example, is quite content to block like 3 into 6 and then throw an endless arrow to kill the ally, right, and bounce it back in.
Sure.
Which is really annoying, by the way. So you've got lots of options. The issue is obviously that as Gravy, you have like the biggest target on your forehead because everyone has a sideboard plan for Gravy.
Yeah,
you don't go into the season without knowing what your plan is into Gravy. Even if your deck is Florian and your plan is dodge Gravy, at least you've got a plan for Gravy. Whereas I don't have a plan for every Tom, Dick, and Sally that rocks up with, Phi or fucking Olympia and shit like that, right? I don't know what they're going to be doing. Well, I have an idea for Phi, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, people might also not be fully kitted out for whatever Gravy's
I mean, it's true.
Now,
we are ProQuest, yeah.
But the build's changed. Like you've lost the tipples. Like,
don't remind me.
But
my
I
son,
think
my boy.
But people might not be expecting it as much, especially if there might be a sort of general subconscious that Gravy's like dead,
Well, he is.
There's a not just that, but also the whole. It is a technical deck to play. People will not be playing it because it's hard.
Yeah.
Therefore, playing. I anticipate there being maybe 2 Gravys, and you're one of them.
Yeah, maybe. God, Gravy Mirror is awful as well. So's the Rhino Mirror, but what are the chances of getting a Rhino Mirror at a ProQuest, right?
Well.
Looks behind me. Well, it's fine. I won the one last night, so.
Yeah, that was rough. I think yours is a lot better in the mirror, sure.
I think mine's a lot better for
so much damage on top.
See, this is insane!
Mine needs a lot more setup.
Song of Sinew is insane. That's another thing that I don't usually disagree with Haydendale on Arsenal Pass. Usually we line up quite nicely in terms of opinions. But he was like, 1, I don't think it's Rhino's time to shine. Fake fan. 2, he's down on Song of Sinew in KO. And in KO, I get it's a miss. I understand, it's a miss and it's a 2 block. But at its floor.
So was Castbones.
Well, yeah. At its floor, Song of Sinew is 9 times out of 10 a 0 for 4 that lets you sculpt the rest of this hand and your next hand. It's a fantastic Arsenal target. It's a fantastic just way of converting your full 4-card hand. I think I'm going crazy.
I think it's really good.
I think it's really good.
It's really good. It's also, unlike Castbones, it does something on the turn that you play it.
Exactly. You can play it into
relevant.
aggro formats, into aggro decks, because you go, cool, well, even if my hand is this and then like a card from Arsenal, like an attack from Arsenal. If I give you two, even then, like I'm still getting the 0 for 4 value. I'm still setting up. If the card I put on top is like a sea legs, I get to just go cool. We'll crunch that, set it up for later. Or if it's a beast within, I get to reset Arsenal. Like there's so much potential value.
Yeah.
That you can do. Like obviously on a blood rush, you can resolve it before your blood rush to be like, cool. Well, I want the blues in the top 4 to go into the next, so I can draw my blue to then present the next claw and all that kind of. Like it's got so much utility, and there's probably loads of stuff you can do with that I haven't even thought of yet.
Turns out looking at your next 4 cards is quite useful.
That's what I mean. Like if we've learned anything from other card games, information is so strong, especially when you get to manipulate it.
I mean, that's one of the things that I loved about Righteous Cleansing. Just being able to look at the top of your opponent's stuff, go, I'll have this one, and you can have all this rubbish next turn.
And it shows that they're recognising it now as part of the development, because obviously the inclusion of the Clash cards in this set, in the limited format, but obviously in just Fab as a whole, is obviously fantastic. Like the ability to go like, cool, here's something that does something on block, encouraging defensive play, but also gives you the information that you want to present your offensive turns and lets you manipulate it.
But being able to put it on the bottom as well, and also being able to put it on the bottom and your opponent not being able to do it is so good.
On the Clash, it's so rude.
They get to do it on the Stampede, right?
Yes.
Both of you get to choose, because that would be pretty
it's pretty rude, yeah.
But yeah, the Stampede's only letting the turn player, the defending player do it. Feels really good. When you go like, oh, you're losing that one and you're drawing that next turn.
Interesting. But no, it's really, really useful. And again, in Brute specifically, it is another way of digging to those blood rushes.
I will say, versus something like Syndra, it does mean that they get to know what the top card of their deck is, which can be quite
but it means you get to know it too.
Yes.
And there was a point. It wasn't with
like, am I actually going to bother blocking this?
What was it with? It was you rabbled, didn't you, John? You Ravenous rabbled, and you revealed Oath of Loyalty.
Oh yeah.
Presenting obviously Master Trigger.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you can have the Oath.
Yeah.
You can have. I know it's not coming at me this turn. You can have the Oath, the Arsenal, then I throw a Conqueror at him, and I was like, this is great. So like you've got all like information is
good.
So strong if you know what to do with it.
So we play Ravenous in KO.
People did.
I was looking at it the other day. And
I don't think it's worth it, because it's going to come in for 2 more often than not.
Yeah. Don't know if it's like a gravy thing, but you probably got nothing.
I mean, you're probably better off playing something like Zealous Belting. Because at least then all of your 5s that are in pitch zone are 6.
Yeah.
The issue is again, and this is
the
same issue that I had with Bug Wild, is that it's not discarding, so it's not turning on Claw.
But my thinking with it is that top deck info thing.
It helps, yeah.
Being able to send it, even if it's only coming in for 3, if it's only coming in for 2, then you've got the blue on top. Then you know that.
Yeah. Well, and one of the issues that KO has in the meta as a whole is dealing with rigor mortis, right? And so if you have like a card that you don't mind throwing at rigor mortis,
yeah, exactly.
The issue is if you're playing a playset of a card that you're essentially treating as a 0 for 2 going in, it's like, well,
yeah, true.
Surely there's better options. Maybe there are.
Maybe they're not.
Maybe there aren't, but surely there are. Surely there are.
Need an aura that makes cards brute cards, so you can play it off of that.
I mean, you just don't again. You have to eat your oats with all ally decks. You have to go pulping at face, and the claw is for clearing the ally. You get to go face, claw into ally, in follow up with face, and you go, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. It forces the Gravy to play the 4 toughness allies or like Chum. And then for those, you have like separate game plans. You get to go pulping into Chum. You get to throw an attack into face and then gauntlet claw into the 4 allies. Like you've got loads of options. You need to have played Brute before to really figure out what you're doing.
Chum being 6 life has been a real pain.
Why? He wouldn't be my first mate if he didn't have a fat ass, Jess.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the 0-4 attacks would be.
Yeah, he's
that extra 1 point of health is so hard to
Yeah, six is a good number. What can I say? Six is a really good number.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of 6.
So when
You
that
can write that one down, John.
when that 6
I'll
is
put it in
eating
the
10
socials.
damage, it's great.
What number is Mr. Energy a big fan of?
What's his favourite number?
So
Actually, I think my favourite number might actually be 7. But that's just from a young age.
I like 4. 4's good.
Yeah, you would.
Four's good.
You would.
Was a good number.
Is
Sometimes,
this,
six.
is this,
Like
is this the
6.
port? Is this the Portsmouth?
I don't know. I have been to Portsmouth once before, ever.
I think I've been to Portsmouth.
Maybe twice. Maybe twice.
Well, it might be about to be twice.
I feel like I maybe came here when I was a child. That's it.
More accidentally.
Is there anything here? I don't know.
There's a port.
There's Fistful of Dice.
There are some ships.
I think I said something to Alex about that potentially taking Kano here to murder some country bumpkins.
Oh.
I went to university in Portsmouth. Right.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is it's on Pleiades now.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Makes sense.
I did give him a shout yesterday for some testing, but he was too hungover to play. So
Facts. That's smart.
it'll be at Spellbound.
Optimal Guardian practice.
I'll give him a shout this week and try and get some stuff in for Saturday.
The issue is, like, rips into Pleiades can feel so useless because you go, cool,
Yeah.
you're going to throw that at me for 24 with confidence?
Block 1,
Great.
block 3.
Sick. I'll block with Thick-Eyed Hunter and no fear the other 3 out of my hand, and I'll still take 10.
Yeah.
And what's that? You get another go? Fantastic. The issue is,
It's better,
I've been
better
hit with
Tough Nut. You get to actually block the Tough Nut, which is nice.
what you do. I've been hit with Encore once, where like she set it up. The issue is, like, I was on
Encore?
40 and she was on.
You mean Ovation?
Yeah,
standing ovation.
Standing ovation. We get an Encore. And she got the second turn,
But they're not set up. So
but she was on. Yeah, she was on 12, and I'm now on like 24.
Yeah.
And she goes, play 2 instant things, asked or passed. Like,
Yeah.
cool, I'm gonna keep the 4-card hand that I didn't block with the first time and didn't block with the second time,
Yeah.
and they're gonna throw it at you.
the thing you really want into those big wonks is the crush, discard your hand stuff.
Yeah.
Like lock them to blocking with 2 cards, keeping 2.
Or at least like some degree of interaction. Like you want Spinal Crush or
Exactly.
anything like that.
I just don't think I believed we'd get here this early.
Well,
The
we
thing
didn't have to pick
about-
up Lucian, did we? So
The thing about Ovation is that while your follow-up turn won't be set up, it is a free setup turn. It's
well,
kind of what
and that's the
it is.
thing. Into decks that are giving you the space to do that, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Like there will be lots of decks that go into play these and go, I'm gonna block that. Like I'm gonna literally set up a turn that says I'm gonna block that, and so she goes, cool. I'm gonna have to go as high as I can, set up the confidence, and push it through,
Mhm.
and then get another turn to start the setup for the next one ahead of time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, again, but this is all for like a meta game that I think we will see. Maybe not necessarily soon, but like in next year, for example, I think they're definitely going to be decks to worry about.
Sure. I really like the instant auras that block. They've been some nice little design thing.
So good. I mean, they changed the fundamental understanding of like fab math, right? Because they're all like,
Yes.
in theory, underrate, but obviously you're lining them up so that they're overrate. Like they're underrate on any given singular turn, but because you get to combine essentially 3 turns worth of value into one,
Mhm.
if you get to tack that onto something that has a relevant on hit or relevant on crush, then you're maximizing the value of that attack.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be like a few guides written up that are gonna use a bunch of buzzwords. So I'm gonna let them do that.
Yeah, I will play some. Which does seem fun, but just not right now.
Another reason I need to win today, actually, speaking of guides and buzzwords, is obviously that Justin Koo, or perhaps it's pronounced Justin Chu, I can't remember. Who obviously finished second at
that
the
gravy,
at the calling on Gravy.
Need the money to buy that gravy. Yeah.
He's part of a guide along with local English player Jake Clements. I don't know if you heard of him.
Yeah.
Who was apparently playing essentially the same 80 They've written,
They've put the guide together.
written the guide together.
That's gonna be busted.
Well, yeah, that's why I put it in the chat, hoping someone would buy it and send me the link. But no,
Could
After-
after the Digimon.
well, no. I'll get infinitely more value out of Digimon than I will out of that guide. Because they weren't playing Saltwater Swell Red, which is, I don't want to say a pet card. I think that card's busted. I think it's really, really good. So they have a really good reason to not be playing it. And I think the reason is they're playing more blues. But fundamentally, I didn't want to read it. I didn't want to buy it and read it last night.
Yeah.
Because then I'd be like, well,
Change your deck.
now I'm going to immediately change my deck and play it. Whereas I've got reps on this build, right? However, obviously, if I don't win today by some unlucky happenstance, by some
Tragedy.
crazy act of God,
Or top 8 for the Swing Big and then sell the Swing Big and buy the.
what, you think the Swing Big's going to sell for 20 quid?
I don't think.
Callum said that they were 18. Got a playset sold for 18 each.
Or the old ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. John, how much do you want to pay for a Swing Big?
Not that much.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
It's a good card.
It is a good card.
card.
It's got no downside.
Not really.
Well,
Rarely.
the only downside
Rarely.
is if you pair it to a warrior.
I mean, it's not really down.
It's a
more
big
into
downside.
Dislayed, but
It's into hatchets. It's awful.
nah, yeah, I've got to go again anyway.
Yeah, but guess what? You means you can just block, and you get to go again regardless. You can save it for next turn.
Just play Barrage and Beatdown. Take the cards out of the hand.
Okay, not playing Barrage.
I miss Barrage and Beatdown so much. I can't believe I've cut it from this deck.
I'm
I'm
really sad that I think Barrage and Beatdown's time is gone. I thought they were going to give us more stuff to work with it, and maybe this new Armory deck gives us more release on its life. But like, if they're just going to give us more sixes and more ways to manipulate the top of the deck, then they kind of incentivize us to play more good value sixes with on hits and stuff, right? Instead,
It would be nice to have a, like, if you've intimidated this turn card.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
oh, there is one, right? Beast mode,
Yeah.
breast mode. I like that card actually a lot. When I was playing more,
It's more for the 3 for 6 no cards in hand. Pump.
yeah, Show No Mercy, yeah.
Yeah.
In that kind of build, and again, we might see more Show No Mercy builds.
But that's why I had the blue in this
Went through.
initially, because you get to
Moves
go
back to
into him, send that into him. They've got 2 cards, and now they're always taking 3,
A little bit
no
small
matter
pitch,
what
yeah.
they do.
A little bit donkage.
Just a nice little finish. But because I've cut that, you have to kind of combo it off the back of the rest of the discard.
Yeah.
But I did sort of cut it for Sigil of Cycles, so hopefully
What a card!
that just powers it out.
It's also incredible that
problem
Sigil
with
Cycles does just guarantee that you draw beats within on that turn as well, which is insane.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
good.
That's the
pretty
value.
consistently.
Pretty consistently.
It also does mean that you can filter. Like, I have had a few hands of, like, it's really tricky to know what to do, because I've got like a hand of 2 non-6 blues, a Sea Legs and a Blood Rush, and Sigil on the stack. I'm
Yeah.
like, what do I do? I'm gonna discard this and then go into like some weird
I think that turn's pretty much writes itself, doesn't it? Surely you discard Sea Legs, and then depending on what you draw, you either go Claw,
I drew
Arsenal Blood Rush, or you just go Blood Rush into
Yeah.
you die.
it wasn't that bad, but it was more like, be nice if I had another 6.
Just another card in hand, yeah.
Another 6 in hand, so I could pitch this Reckless, and
But then you'll draw not a miss that you can't get rid of.
well, that's what I did. I drew a miss,
There you go.
so I had to send like it was. I mean, it was fine. It's like Claw Roughshod, but
Which is perfectly fine. By
I
the way.
couldn't go.
Reset Blood Rush. Like
Yeah, to set up the Blood
again, Rhino is a deck that ebbs and flows, right? It's very rare that he's on full gas for 4 turns back to back. Although he can get pretty close to it now.
The problem with that hand was that there was no intimidation of it. There's just the first one, and then it's like
So I believe the store is
Store
not
claw
left.
thing. So it was easily.
Tesco
Hills.
Express. Shakespeare Apartments. Fistful of Dice.
Thank you very much for listening to this episode of Energy Potion, a Flesh and Blood podcast. If you liked it, please consider subscribing for more. If you disagree with any of these opinions, please let us know in the comments and we'll either defend them robustly or completely cave and agree with you. This podcast was made possible with help from the team at Le Bon Tutu Productions and a special donation from the Cracked Bauble Appreciation Society and their sponsors.